I'll look it up. His character sheet says 11.
Did we have 2 fire-breathing potions or just 1?
I have one on me.
Because I have 1 labeled in my bag. I'm not sure if we... Okay, so that...
You have one in your bag and I have one.
Alright, and I have 2 minor in my bag as well. If I can give 1 to...
I have 1 healing potion on me.
What?
His armor should be 10 plus his dex plus his con. Plus his shield if he's using it.
Where does it say the con thing?
In the barbarian section.
Okay.
It's one of his class abilities.
Then his is 14. And his character sheet is just dead wrong. What is he doing?
I'm gonna start tanking, I think.
Where did Karg go?
Why? How much you...
Where is Karg?
He just said I'm going to start tanking. Oh, there he is.
I was leaning back.
His girlfriend.
I couldn't see him.
I got the lean going on.
Yeah.
Gangsta lean.
Okay, whenever you guys are ready, I think we're good to go. I have pre-rolled initiative for everything. I mean, just in case you guys
initiative.
Choose to fight something.
What do you have? What are our choices?
Wait, fix this for Groduk.
Thank
Bam.
you.
And if he uses his shield ever, it'll be 16 AC.
That's fine.
But I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Buddy likes to min-max his AC, but Barbarian would never use a fucking shield. He'd just take all the fucking blows, you know what I mean?
He takes half damage. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. He has a rage. That's what it is. He doesn't need a fucking shield. But I'll gladly give him my old one. No big deal.
Yeah. He needs
what does he get at levels?
He needs to embrace his character being not good at something.
That's I mean, like, yeah. He needs to. Right. I think it helped. Though at first he didn't have like enough HP, but now he has a pistol. What does he get at level 7? Oh, 6 level. You can't be charmed or frightened while raging.
That's kind of OP.
I mean, he is literally made of hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we wait for Card to get back, we'll go ahead and recap.
Yeah.
So, at the end of last week's session, starting last week's session, we had the Gruthock begin to charge our heroes in the stands of the tournament, at which point a melee sort of ensued where Augustin stepped in to attempt to assist. Poor Augustin was pile-driven into the floor as the party leaped down to help. Anti was discovered as cheating previously in the tournament by Aben Franco, the Stone Sentinel.
Attempted.
Attempted, true.
Potato, tomato.
It is true.
Then Anti was teleported via his shadow to the back of a raven 200 feet in the air, plummeted seemingly to his death, but there was a strange force that seemed to keep him from dying. Currently mangled and tattered the group after some help from the judges of the Grand Rite tournament. Went through a number of challenges speaking to each other after Palin had decided to revive Augustin, seemingly dead, due to Karg's inefficient spell usage. They camped out at the Temple of Bahamut for the night. You all went to the selection ceremony, where it was announced that you were not selected for the Grand Rite tournament.
Wah, wah.
At which point, seemingly King Asael went and spoke to Aben, and you were then announced as the interim team to take the place of one of the 2 teams that was missing. Upon exiting the stadium after the fact, you were greeted upon your exit by Aben Franco, who said that he would take a moment to talk to you.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna go well. It's fine.
I might keep my mouth shut here.
Where were we when we stopped? Were we were about to talk to him?
Confronted by him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he just grabbed us.
Yeah.
I have a question. This guy won the tournament like last year, right?
10 years ago.
Yeah.
All right. So
With 4 guys instead of 5.
he looks pretty powerful, right?
He's a huge hammer.
He's pretty diesel.
Okay. Just to clarify, that's all I got.
Grab Karg's hands and keep him at his side.
No, I was thinking a charm person, but
That sounds like a great idea.
that sounds like a horrible idea.
He's the judge. Remember, he's the judge.
Yeah. So I guess we say yes.
What the fuck is that? You hear a shrieking this.
I heard a shriek too.
Somebody's mic just got real loud.
Was it mine?
Yeah.
Nope.
Gone now. It's gone.
Yep. That was weird.
That was really, really weird. Okay.
I think it's time to talk.
Okay.
Considering you owe me, I think it's only fitting that you assist me in an endeavor.
It sounds to me like we don't owe you anything because we weren't chosen.
He didn't. I say, well, Dak, he didn't call us out on something I did, and I think that's what he's referring to. Aben, is that correct?
I suggest you shut the pint-sized one up.
Not me this time.
I'm just saying.
Well, let's hear. Let us hear your the task you have in store. What do you need? What do you need from us?
As you have heard, the Vanquishers and Team Randomimus have gone missing.
Anonymous.
And
Indeed.
I've yet to hear what that has to do with us.
A curious circumstance, though it worked out in our favor. What?
They, being more able-bodied than you, were tasked by me to take care of something, and clearly I was wrong.
And why were they dumb enough to listen to what you had to say?
Oh wait,
Dak, let's not
let's
be
calm
hasty.
down.
We're all friends.
Just
here.
kidding.
Let's calm down.
We're all
Just
friends
kidding.
I wish I could
He's
cast
so
silence
funny.
on
He's really the
an individual.
jokester. He's a bard in training. We're teaching him new jokes.
Aben is clearly not looking pleased.
Where's that silence orb now? Can you drop one of those?
Dak, are you Dak, are you right up front talking to Aben? Like you pushed your way up to the front?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no.
standing like out in front of everybody.
We pushed Dak back to the back. Go do rogue things over there.
So
Stealth, quick!
you start to hear the earth shake a little bit, and
God.
you see 2 stone visages of Aben start to come as rocks start to kind of come together, stand up right next to Dak, and they both pull both their hammers back.
I go jump in front of Dak. Now. You were saying about a task that you had?
While he's doing that, can I, just because, I don't know, can I Arcana check to see like what the fuck this is that he's doing? Or whatever kind of check it is. I don't know.
I don't think it's Arcana.
I don't know what to roll.
Just roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
It's flat in.
Yeah, I think he's a paladin.
10.
I mean, you really don't know. It's unlike anything you've seen of any paladin order ever.
Okay.
So a task. There's a task.
I suggest you quiet him. One more outburst, and the king will know of your treachery, skinny one.
I elbow Dak as he opens his mouth.
Fine. Just say what you're all thinking.
You're not wrong.
And just throw up my hands and walk to the back of the group.
Well, what did you task them to do? Apologies for him.
There has
Just a
been
little.
trouble in the slums. Unfortunately, in the evenings, there's an overflow of vermin.
Vermin?
Vermin, like
Of
rats.
what kind? The human kind, or are we talking ferrets, rats, mice?
He means people, dickbags.
I've
See, he's the same way to everybody. It's just how he is.
I've heard your rabble spent time in the slums, but it's not that kind of vermin.
All right.
They come from the sewers. Vermin and vermin folk alike. We've been keeping it quiet, and we sent some able-bodied individuals to take care of it.
So what you're saying is, these other two teams may have went down to the sewers to never return.
Your task: find them, and if they are not intact, delete what is left.
If they're not alive.
I'm starting to really like this guy.
I kind of like him too.
So you want us to go into the sewers and find where the other teams went? Gotcha.
And
Delete them if there's only a little bit left. I got that part.
I mean,
Is there some sort of reward for this though? I mean, because we have a tournament to prepare for, so like this is definitely going to cut into our preparation time.
consider this part of your preparation. Other small one.
I just face palm.
Yeah.
Can one of the adults do the speaking for the group, please?
I mean, it sounds fair.
God damn it! I stamped to the back of the group.
You know,
I look to Dak and I say, "This sounds fair, but I don't want to speak for the whole party. I've been known to do things recklessly without everyone's consent, so I'd like to make sure we're all on board."
When are we required to be at the next phase of the tournament?
That's not important.
It's a little important.
The task must be completed first. Otherwise, there is no round for you.
Pretty sure the king wanted to see us.
Well, all I have to do is inform Asael that you cheated and this conversation happened.
I think what our party is saying is, so long as we don't miss our round in the tournament, we'll be happy to help you do this. And it sounds like we would miss our round if we didn't help you. So we seem to have forced our hand.
Then you'll have to work fast.
If we do find the other team alive, will we still have our slot in the tournament?
Whatever is intact is deleted.
Alright.
So you're saying if we find them alive or dead, we still kill everything we see nonetheless?
Whatever is intact is deleted.
Can I do an insight check to see if this guy is like good-natured?
Yeah, go ahead.
This guy's a dick.
I want to just
love it.
What I'm checking for is like, you know, would he send us to go murder people if they were still alive, or is there something? I feel like
This is the kind of guy. This is the kind of guy we got to team up with, man.
Yeah, right.
Keep in mind that he's friends with Elijah. Fun-loving Elijah that you met.
Yeah, they were on the same team.
This is like a crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be honest,
wanna make
Elijah's
sure
kind of a dickbag too, though.
Yeah, he's
so.
kind of an asshole.
I just want to make sure he's not like fucking like chaotic evil sending us to go kill innocent people, because you know
He's probably sending us into a trap.
He literally just told us to go and kill everything we found.
Even the
Well,
good stuff. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I just think that it would come without saying that, like, I wouldn't just murder somebody. That's all.
I see that you do not trust me, and I have to say that's
Oh, you haven't done anything to deserve that, have you?
Oh my god.
good judgment on your part. And then the statues just both statues go ahead and swing at Dak. Dak, what's your AC?
What?
Yes. Yes.
All right. I guess we're fighting this guy.
Dak,
then.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Dak, you're
the
at,
judge of the.
I'm not letting that go down like that.
you're at AC 15, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's a natural one. But that
Just sleep them.
I cutting words it.
No, just
No.
stop.
Let it happen.
Just stop. He's our friend.
Dak, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I don't even turn around. I'm still looking at Avon.
So as Dak interjects, you can tell, like, at this moment he's starting to open up a little bit, Palin and everybody, and as he starts to open up, Dak opening his mouth just
Blows it.
he just snaps, and you see his emotion change. There's no quick movement or anything. His emotion changes, and then the statues move. Like, he doesn't have to do any sort of physical movement. The second he just... And both statues come around with these big hammers. Boom. One of them misses over the top. The other one hits you straight in the chest, Dak.
Oh.
I mean, that's the hardest square shot to the chest you've ever gotten.
Dak just starts laughing. You know,
I pull my flute out.
Can
I guess we have your measure. That's all I needed to know.
Are his guardians or whatever still out?
Yes. They're almost
Can
afterwards, they almost like gear back, like click, 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 like clockwork.
Can
Go
I
back into place?
Can I quickly just like face palm like this and very quickly try to move my shadow and see if it works, so that he's not seeing my eyes?
I mean, you can
I
certainly
just want to
try.
see. I just want to see if it works.
You can certainly try.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I do want to try.
Okay.
I'm just like doing a quick whoop and back in. And by moving, it's still like gonna look like my shadow. My hand might just move a little bit differently. Nothing major. Very, very minor.
Skinny one. You are pushing your luck.
Oh my
I
god.
think that can be said, but more than just the skinny one of this party. But
did it work or no?
It worked.
Okay.
He just caught you red-handed.
Nope. That's all.
The slight move in the arm as you.
That's fine.
Disembodied.
That's all I wanted.
For a lucky individual, this little one really can't rely on his luck.
I just wanted to be clear on what kind of person we were dealing with here.
Are you done? Because quite frankly, I'm already sick of your bitch ass.
I have a few questions about the sewers. Where can we gain entry? I'd imagine that you don't allow just anyone to just go walking around down there.
You will find access in the slums. Unfortunately, your guide is this one. And he points to you, Dak. This one looks like he knows his way around a dark place or two. He'll get you there. Find the remnants. Delete the remnants. Any remnant.
Well,
And after that is complete, find the source of the Vermintide.
Vermintide. Where can we find you once we're done? Oh, find the source of the Vermintide, and I'm guessing we're destroying that too.
Yes.
or would you just like to hear about it?
Yes. Where can we find you when we're done?
It's not important either.
Okay.
We'll find him with sending. I have
I-
a long reach with my
I-
stem, if you
I-
know what I mean.
I have a feeling he'll know when we're done.
Yeah.
That's all I got, guys. Okay,
Go to bed.
off we go.
I walk out last, and right before I walk out, I look at him and I go, "Don't touch my friends again. I don't care who you are." And I leave.
My man.
But I do
I
it like
look
after they leave, so they don't hear me.
What is
As we're
Buddy doing, Palin? Is he just in awe?
Buddy's just standing there with his like arms like this, like watching the whole scene, just like not really ever feeling threatened at all.
Karg,
But
Karg, after you say that, it's like, so everybody backs up, and you're like, yeah, don't you touch my friends again. And you turn around and you just fucking smack into a statue that he pulled up behind you while you were talking shit. You turn around, boonk.
Yes.
so as we're walking out, I'm walking.
so angry that I fucking don't even care.
I'm walking with Dak and Auntie out, and I go, wait a minute. Did anybody even figure out when we're going in the tournament? What the fuck just happened?
What happened is that guy's getting a dagger in the ribs at some point.
Well,
Fucking hate that guy.
We'll see about that.
I think he may. I'm going to abstain from comment on that and let it slide. But I think he may have been a little misunderstood. But I will agree he is a dick.
I no longer want to make money.
Before-
I'm gonna pull a prank. I'm gonna get that guy.
I hear this, and I'm just like, wait, what?
I'm gonna get that guy.
I go over to him and put my hand on his forehead and say, "Are you feeling okay?"
That guy really pissed me off, man.
Let's take it out on some fucking sewer vermin, huh?
Yeah.
They sound pretty evil.
Yeah, and we're gonna find those groups, and we're gonna see what the real fucking deal is.
Before we walk down there,
I
can we
think-
take like 2 minutes to do the daily healing on my foot?
Absolutely.
Sure.
I don't even care if this guy.
While we're
hears
doing
me.
that, I want to spend a couple of hit dice.
Oh,
Yep.
forgot.
He did a
Oh,
third.
yeah.
He did a third of Dak's hit points in one
Oh,
fucking shot.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. All right,
Are we
so
taking a
what do you
short
need?
rest?
You want me to roll some? Yeah,
I don't think
technically, yeah.
I don't think it's a spell he has to use, or is it just like focused?
I was gonna ask Tix. Do you want me to like roll some medicine checks and see if I can tend to his wounds, or do you want me to try to cast a spell?
You can roll some medicine checks, I think, unless you have a spell that, I mean, you have like lesser restoration or something.
I have lesser restoration. I don't. That like cures conditions. I don't have anything that like rejuvenates limbs.
I would consider less. Either you can do a couple successful medicine checks and like gamble on it, or you can do lesser restoration and see.
What fucking level is it?
I don't know.
And I am at half movement, you said?
Your movement is currently halved.
Okay.
As one of your legs is not operable.
Okay.
I play Song of Rest
Alright,
also,
lesser rest.
so you get an extra
Lesser restoration.
D6.
What?
Alright, I'm up to full again.
All right, I'm gonna take some time and do lesser restoration on it then.
I'm gonna play the ultimate prank on that guy. It's probably gonna end in death.
Is it fixed with lesser resto or just sort of fixed?
We healed it last night, too.
It feels better, but it's not fixed yet. It's still stiff and swollen.
Okay.
Right, but maybe it's not like quite as ruined.
Right.
So, just so we're clear, Dak speaks up. He's a bad man. And we should
You know
never
that?
trust anything that comes out of his mouth.
Well, I'm pretty sure he actually told us that as soon as he inferred that we didn't trust him. So.
Just want to reaffirm that that's the case.
I agree with you, Dak.
Do you know
We're being
that?
extorted. We are being extorted.
I agree.
Well,
Just
we're being
saying.
extorted for the follies of our comrade, for the wrong choices of our friend.
Would you
He
extort?
is sort of doing.
Would you extort someone for that?
You're very touche.
I rest my case.
Your case
We're
is
supposed to be the ones doing the extorting.
And if he
Well,
was really a man of justice, he would have eliminated us for cheating right away rather than extort us.
Well, I know he doesn't serve my god, so justice
I got
may
it.
not be.
I got it. I know how I'm gonna get him.
And gentlemen, before we go in there, if
I
we
won't even
see
have to do it.
if we see any person, are we going to attempt to save and hide them? We should make this decision now. Are we going to attempt to save and hide
hold
them?
on, where
or
are
we going
we?
to kill them?
Who cares?
I
He's
think-
listening to us anyway.
I think we walked away. Remember, we said we left.
He fucking
Sure.
hears everything anyway. He knows about us in the slums or whatever. So
Yeah, and
Listen, I'll tell you exactly what will happen if we find any survivors of the teams. If they are savable, I will save them or try my best to save them. If they are evil and causing us harm, which I got the impression that they may be changed, and these vermin are sort of maybe, I don't know, this is just a thought, but maybe some sort of like plague or something infecting people, and they may be out of our hands. It may be hard to save them.
who's next in line to become king?
me.
Do I know this?
What a
No.
question.
No.
Does everybody need Adderall in this group?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Totally.
like question. What? I should buy a boat.
No, Karg's on a good point because
No, that's it.
obviously, yeah,
Question.
This guy's really close to the king.
I think that's actually a very good point, Karg.
He has the other king. Anyway, does that sound fair about if we find any survivors, if they're worth surviving, if they're on our team, we'll rescue them, or otherwise we'll vanquish them and they'll send them right to the gods.
I agree with you.
I can tell you now that I may not follow that path, depending on what we see.
Well, then, what do you mean?
I got
Speak
us
your
into
mind,
this
sir.
mess.
I don't understand.
I got us into this mess, and even if we're being extorted for this, if the blood's going to be on anyone's hands, it'll be mine.
No, we're not gonna kill anyone for this asshole.
You won't need to.
There's no need.
You
We
won't
don't
need to either.
You won't need to. We don't need to commit another mistake to make amends for our past mistake.
In that
No big
case,
deal.
let's see what we find and do what we always do and
we'll
not
decide.
plan anything. So let's go.
That sounds good.
All right.
So I suppose we head to the slums.
We're following you, buddy.
Takes OCC. Out of character. OC. Do I know about that other special store? No, right?
Do you know about it? Yeah. In one session, you had asked.
Does my character know?
You had asked around where the nearest magic or arcane shop was, and Palin got the answer. Card was elicited by Kaylin in the previous session to make friendly with Silvano.
Right.
Do we want to maybe stop at the old Arcanist store that I've heard so much about before we get our hands dirty and our dicks wet here?
Silvano's sensational simulacrum?
Yeah, man, I'm totally. I actually wanted to stop there before the next bout anyway. So
don't we need some goods? Didn't you use a superior healing?
I did, yeah.
Lead on.
Does anyone know where it is?
I'm sure we could ask around.
Is this where we got the This isn't where we got the potions, right?
We haven't been there. We might have talked about this before you got here, Kurt. We didn't go to the main fucking ill store of this place yet. We didn't go.
Because we didn't have time for the
we just
for,
we went
for
to
the
Bed Bath
personality.
Yeah.
Huh.
Dak, you wanna stop there at the Arcanist or no?
It's fine with me.
Yeah, we have to go make friendly with him anyway.
Cove, do you feel like doing any bargaining that you're so famous for?
Yeah, we have to go make friends with him. For Kaylin.
Let's do that.
Okay. Sorry, writing a note down. Okay, so you had heard that it was in the Barterer's Promenade, would be where you were going for this. And you make your way back there. You had been there before. In the, you had been to the Barterer's Promenade before. That was the long walk of different things that you had went to. And you happened to not have gone in the same direction. But you eventually roll up to a shop that has... The decor is interesting on the outside. It's lots of purples. The sign says Silvano's Sensational Simulacrum, and it looks to be coming out of this ornate genie bottle in this smokish kind of text is what says Silvano's right there. And it actually has a red carpet into the store.
Awesome.
This looks promising.
Fantastic.
So what do you guys do? Do you just walk in?
Yeah, stroll right in.
Yeah. So?
Give me 1 second here.
Protection from elements. No.
Sense danger.
This is gonna be amazing.
Buddy wants to sense danger.
Oh shit! Hold on, I found it. Where is?
Oh, how I probably would have asked Buddy what he wanted to do too. He just says, I need to kill something soon.
We will, lad.
Just don't kill Silvano, please. I like him too.
No.
Never.
Don't
No,
put
he's
Zach on me.
We have to make friends with him.
Yeah,
Nope.
We only kill evil things.
We
Don't
need
worry.
somebody to sponsor us eventually, so.
I've already met the one guy I want to kill for the session, so we're good.
Dak has met his quota. It's fucking true.
Are you keeping a list of people you want to kill?
No.
That's a good idea, man.
Am I on that list?
Nope.
I think we all are.
I mean, I do that in real life, so why not do it in fake life?
That's your version of a little black book.
Yep.
Joffrey, still in pain.
It's like the book from Death Note.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Yes.
Okay, so you enter the store together, correct?
Yeah.
What's the marching order as you go through into the store?
I go first.
Dak's
go right
definitely in back,
I will
sulking.
follow Kark.
Buddy's last. I'm next to Karg or behind him or as close as I can.
Okay. All right. So you
Then,
walk. No, go ahead. Do you say your thing?
no, I was just gonna say Palin and I are side by side behind Kark.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
I didn't
probably
think you
gonna
were gonna do this tonight.
Hit in the face with the fucking
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
magic.
No, it's fine.
But
It's
at the
fine.
same time, I'm sure you're excited to do it. so.
I'm very excited.
I discovered the note, and I was like, oh man, we didn't go to the cool shop. We spent a whole fucking session shopping and didn't go to the best.
And so everybody knows before we walk in, because I don't want to say this while we're in there, guys. We have 358 gold in the bag. Okay. All right.
That might be enough.
So yeah, I don't want to tell them how much gold we have. So there we go.
So
He heard.
upon walking in, the first thing that you notice as you get closer to the store is that the windows are glowing a very vibrant sort of orange color. More like incredibly well lit, brightly. Usually in we're talking fantasy. There's sconces and there's torches and there's some magical light, so it glows in areas. This looks like what you would consider like a modern day lamp. Like it is glowing the inside of the shop. You push through the curtain, or you open the door and walk in, rather, and then you push through the curtain. And what you walk into is a shop that is covered in magical wares along every single wall. To your left, there's a glass case, similar to what you'd see in a jewelry shop, filled with many small objects and knickknacks, certain things. Some emit humming sounds. Some are moving within the case by themselves. It's sort of overflowing with lots of things, like as if you kind of like everything is clearly super valuable, but it's like you walked into a Salvation Army. Like there's a moose head here, and there's this and there's that, and there's this and there's that, and there's a lot of different things everywhere, but everything clearly looks valuable. And right smack dab in front of you is a large orange orb that radiates with a sort of smokiness similar to the sun. It's very large, probably about double the size of a large like medicine ball, like a large like a laying ball or a yoga ball, double that size. Just a gaseous orange form that you see.
Where is it?
Directly in front of you.
Like ground level? Okay.
It's ground level. It sits on a golden brass sort of. The pedestal itself is kind of wearing away. It's sort of got some rust to it and some oxidation to it, but it's almost floating right above that. And you watch as the gas coalesces and moves around.
Can I touch it?
I mean, perception on that motherfucker. Am I like under its spell?
You can, if you'd like to. I don't know if it's perception.
Well, I already clicked it, but so ignore
It's fine.
it.
Card,
Definitely gotta be Arcana, right?
I think it's more so Arcana. If you want to roll Arcana, Card, do you actually want to touch it?
I kind of like put my finger out and get a little closer and closer, and then I like stop and I'm like,
And the finger on Dak's mage hand touches it
Oh, Palin.
instead.
I mean, you don't have to acknowledge that 20 if you don't want.
No,
to roll the
absolutely,
perception check.
absolutely. So, you recognize the gaseousness, and you can tell that even though this is emitting no heat, that it is probably incredibly hot. You recognize, or you understand this idea of kind of what this is, to be similar to some of the things you were used to in Amenthir, or a similar sort of a magical thing from Amenthir. It's kind of a magical, how do you say it? A magical manifestation of another plane in a small place.
Whoa.
And upon seeing the color, you can see that this is probably some sort of orb from the fire plane, gaseous form contained, sitting right in front of you.
Another plane?
I know who I want to throw into that.
Fuck yeah!
Dak, your mage hand goes up and touches it, and it just
Disappears.
into cinder.
Do we see that?
Yep.
And
I
it was
pulled my-
invisible when it was going up there, so it just like you see this burning hand burst into flame for a second.
I
Guys,
put my hand in my pocket.
you
Let's-
broke it, you
let's-
buy it, man.
Let's not touch every item in this store. We don't have enough fucking gold.
We won't touch every item.
And we don't have enough limbs. I can only regenerate so much.
What would you like to do?
So I just say, wow, I've seen something like that once before. That is an object of great power. Be careful.
Yeah.
Hello.
Anyone home?
You guys wait for a few minutes. There's no real answer to any of your calling. There are a number of sub-rooms that kind of go into the back. On the countertop, there is a few different books sitting there on top of the bookcase, which you, as you're looking around and perusing, Karg, you kind of boost yourself up, and he interestingly has like a little stool there. Like he's used to many different kinds of customers. You take a couple steps up and you take a look at the counter, and one of the books is Magical Incantations Volume 2.
Flip that bad boy open.
This is obviously a GM invite for GM bullshit.
And I totally flipped the book open because
Karg doesn't know.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't even get it.
So, Karg, you open the book and you're flipping through the pages. And as you're flipping through, you go to grab the next page and it flips for you. And you go to grab the next page and it starts to flip super quick until it's just... And it's flipping, and as it starts to flip like that, it gets to a page where then all of a sudden the papers crumple up and they start to fold into almost origami shapes. And it folds, and as it's folding, you're like, oh, this is... Oh, I lost Palin.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Oh, no. No, this is cool. I don't want him to miss this.
Haley, get back!
Come on, what was I gonna do? Not touch it?
I know. Of course you were gonna touch it.
Hey, while we're waiting, Karg, what did you take a level in? Are you like 4 barred to lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course he would disconnect it.
The unicorn.
I've been
Is it turned into a unicorn?
I've been planning this moment since October.
Oh no!
Oh, well, you better spit it out.
This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
Man.
Well, I already know that this is probably gonna get crushed by a giant stone hammer at some point, so...
Yeah.
Nothing worse than that can happen.
I hope nothing bad happens. There's still knickknacks I want to look through. Knickknacks are awesome. I'm liking the music too.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, Palin's computer crashed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him we can't keep going.
Dak, of all the things that's happened to you of all the times I've felt bad, I think that was the only time where you ever actually deserved it.
I'll get my ass kicked?
Yeah.
Definitely. It just does not quite sit right with Dak being extorted and him pretending that it's something it's not. Oh, I did you a favor. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
This is
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
This is the Silvano theme. Go ahead and save this.
You should probably turn it up.
You can't hear it?
I can hear it.
My music volume gets all out of whack all the time, so I gotta like turn it up and turn it down.
I don't want Palin to miss this moment.
Dak, by the way,
Yeah.
this is the first time you and I can actually combo correctly. With
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Yeah.
So we can let's focus targets. Because this is gonna be good.
Did you get sneak attack too?
Did you take a rogue level?
No, his sneak attack, if somebody else is within 5 feet, he automatically gets the 1d6, I think.
It's like 3d6 at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if
Yeah.
my target is otherwise engaged, basically within 5 feet of him, I get the sneak attack.
It doesn't even say, like, they're engaged. It just says if they're within 5 feet.
Well, right, yeah. It's assumed in combat that if you're like within 5
Yeah.
feet of somebody, you're like actively like
Okay.
trying not to get stabbed or hit them or
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. All right, we'll see. Let's go ahead.
I still got a black screen.
Sorry, guys.
Oh no, you need to refresh.
Uh oh.
Oh
Welcome
God,
back.
Dak.
He
I
had.
think it
Palin.
just refreshed. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
All
back.
right. Up, don't. There we go.
Yeah. I'm back.
All right.
What did I miss? In 5 seconds or less.
Oh, we just stopped.
I just stopped.
We paused.
Oh, I texted you. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay. Okay, so as Dak's flipping through the book, as Car's flipping through the book and it starts to flip, he gets to a certain page where all of a sudden it starts to magically do sort of origami shapes where it folds and folds and folds and folds and folds and folds. And it starts to take on a shape that initially, looks sort of like an origami duck, and it starts to build upon it. And then all of a sudden the pages start to rip out and they attach to the previous one, and it gets tucked in, and the next page rips out and gets tucked in as it keeps continuing to fold. And Karg, at this point, you're just like, it's just
This is awesome.
constantly folding up into shape, until all of a sudden you're looking at the back of what looks like two wings and like sort of some spininess, and it's a little confusing, and then you hear as the figure created in origami turns around to reveal
Is that a dragon?
In origami?
a small origami paper dragon
Awesome.
Oh, so cool.
covered in runic symbols
so cool.
from the different pages, and they glow intermittently on each of the pages. And it
Hey,
looks at you, and it's and it opens its mouth, and it fucking breathes arcane fire right in your face.
See ya.
Card.
Oh,
Let's see
that's
here.
fucking great.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Totally worth it though.
Oh.
$25.
Okay, so you take 2 points of damage.
Wow.
So as
save.
as this arcane fiery mist emits from his mouth, it's the most adorable little mist you've ever seen. And Karg, you realize it, and you put your hand up, but then it's still like, oh shit. Okay.
Easy, little fella. Easy.
And it does it again. Go ahead and roll another dex save.
Jesus. Climbing me.
16.
You take 1 point of damage.
Hey, stop doing that.
Now this tiny little drake starts to flap its wings, and it gets a few inches off the ground, and it's whipping its head around, squawking, and it starts to fly around the place. Palin, Dak, Auntie, and Grodag need to make dexterity saving throws.
Bro.
Guys, I did a thing.
Bro.
I want a thaumaturgy yell, purveyor of this institution, what your wares are attacking the customers.
I want it.
In the most nondescript, monotone voice. There's a bird attacking us. Help.
It's a dragon.
Oh. Palin's like 6 seconds behind for me. God damn it.
Yeah, his video's
Oh
just
no,
not
it's. I'll probably reset. Hold on.
It's okay.
good. No, your voice is fine.
Yeah, your voice is fine.
Oh yeah, that's just because I'm doing a lot of shit on my computer. Then
That's fine.
It's not your voice that's
Trying to get
behind.
everybody's-
Your voice
Your
is up
video.
to date. Your video's behind. So we're
Right.
hearing things when we should
what I'm
hear.
saying is, yeah, right. I just have a lot of shit going on. I'm trying to get all things up.
So everybody who gets above a 10 takes 1 point of call it fire damage.
Yeah, Billy.
And now this drake is arms outstretched. I mean, even wings fully outstretched. It's no bigger than like a children's kite flying around over the top.
Does anybody have a rope?
I would like to cast
We're about to go fight vermin.
speak
Well, don't-
with animals.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're about
It's
to
not
go in
even
the
an animal.
sewer.
He's about to speak with an animal.
It's a bird. Well,
Not
it's
even
a
an
paper
animal.
bird.
I don't know. I'm just gonna try it. See what happens.
Alright.
Alright.
Grodak, grab it.
Yeah, but yeah.
Don't
Rodent
worry.
hits it.
He won't have the spell slots for grasping vine, so we'll be good in the sewer.
As all of
doesn't-
this is happening,
That's not asshole.
Karg is muttering an incantation to speak to the animals. Palin is just screaming at the top of his lungs, but speaking very intently. You hear from the back room.
Yeah.
You hear from an area distant. Kina, Kina, Kina.
Kina?
Is
And
that
then-
another language that we know?
Out of the back, you hear a thump, 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 thump. And you see run from the back room a tall gentleman. Very buff and robust human, about 6 feet tall. Tannish sort of hair. Big handlebar mustache with a curl.
Of course.
He has very thick hair that's very unkempt, but short, just unkempt. Not entirely different from my sort of hair. He has a very broadened chest, and he has a purple shirt on that is not buttoned. It has a collar, and it comes down, dips just enough so you can see like curly chest hair poking out over the top. Long sleeves. Pretty buff looking guy. And he's got like the tightest waist. The pants pull in, and his pants are white. And they only come down to like 2 or 3 inches below the knee. So he's like wearing man prees and like sandals.
Oh.
He goes, Kina, this is not what I do here. You do not attack patrons. Bad Drake, go back in your book. Now, I'll cut you with the scissors again.
Well, that's a little violent.
Whoa!
As you watch as the Drake circles around the room. And then, instead of diving into the book that you had found her in, does a circle, and this time flies into a slot in the wall that you see a book sitting in, as if it's like a shelf made for a single book, and it flies in, and after it flies in, you hear sort of a magical hum, as you realize that this circular spot where there was spot for one book is the dragon reshapes into a piece of paper and slips into it, and that magical hum emits. You look up and all of a sudden you see two glowing eyes on what is sitting there, an actual 7-foot tall mechanical bird. And right as the paper flies in,
this can't be good.
right as the paper flies in, the eyes light up, and now the paper bird, or the metallic 5 or 6 birds like takes a few steps forward.
Is awesome.
Yes, I know.
I think I've had enough of this place, guys. What do you say?
It's nice for the crazy shit we see to be
not
not trying to murder us.
I'm sorry for this. This is my paper drake, Kina. She is new pet. We're still working on the training.
She for sale?
No. She did not have best life in past. She would not take to you. She likes taller people.
Oh.
It's always about the hype, man. Always.
So Buddy goes, keep that fucking thing away from me.
Kina is a result of many failed attempts by stupid wizards at draconic magic. Sorcerers, wizards, do nothing but make problem for all of us, yes?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now you're speaking my language.
So you must be Mr. Sylvanos.
Yes, that is Silvano. Singular, there's only one of me.
We were referred to you by one of our esteemed colleagues, and we are the Shadow Council.
Was it my business partner, Moog? Did you see Moog?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
But you were referred in the highest regard.
Was I? Who referred you?
Someone who knows that you, sir, are an excellent purveyor of magic and other items. Mr. Kalen
Abernathy. Fucking remember. Oh, okay.
Oh, Mr. Abernathy sent you. Okay, Mr. Abernathy. See, he's what we call in these parts a major cunt.
Oh.
No argument there. No argument.
He extorts patrons, sends them here, and tells me he wants cut.
He wants cock?
No, cut.
Cut, dumbass.
We have a similar experience with the man. He proposed to be our manager for the tournament and demands 10%. Gold mattered to me, I would care, but
this does not surprise me. He is gigantic cock.
That's
not
good
that
to
there's
know.
problem with giant cock. I like giant cock, but not there's problem with that. So,
Indeed.
welcome to Silvanos. It's a pleasure to meet you. I, of course, am Silvano. Give me a moment. I'll be right with you. No offense to any of you, but you look like you could use a bath, possibly a foot massage, or do I do that for free? If you like, foot massage is always recommended.
I actually would love a foot massage. The problem is, one of my feet, and let me tell you, I have great feet. I have the best feet, don't we, folks? But Silvano, one of my feet here is injured, so
It looks terrible. I would not massage this. This is probably not good. You probably want blood to move naturally out of the area.
yes,
Not
no, we
facilitate.
don't let anyone touch that foot.
understood.
It honestly don't. I liked you until I saw food. I don't know.
We
no
apologize
offense,
for our smell
longer
and dirtiness.
attracted to you, no
We're
offense.
actually about to go into the sewers, so it would be pointless to get a bath now, and we will get one as soon as we get out of the sewers. But I digress.
I understand. Okay. What you're here? Okay, Kalen sent you. I'm going to ignore this because Kalen is idiot, and I do not want to deal with his kind in here. But I think that you are probably from tournament. I recognize skinny one with broken foot.
Yes.
And I recognize man who bring people back to life.
Well,
That's us.
well met, sir.
And the
We
big
were
guy,
wondering
big guy
about
does
your
pretty
wares.
good wrestling.
Have any? Do you have any good items? Maybe recommendations for a bunch of adventurers?
Absolutely, come with me. And he takes a couple steps and walks back around the counter behind the bookcase and puts his hands down and leans over the top and ushers you all up to the bookcase with him. He says, he's showing you a couple things, and he points to the wall where you actually see something similar to you've seen before. It looks a little different though. It is a rifle similar to what you've seen Elijah use, except it's a longer, like, musket type rifle. And he points to it and goes, "See this? I make for when Elijah returns. This is his. He's got. He's going to enjoy it."
That's impressive.
He is
Rodix just
rather
catching
obsessed
up
with
now.
those things.
Rodix says aside, "Giant cocks are disgusting." And that's it.
Anyway, so your recommendations for some products for adventurers like ourselves?
We have plenty of wares. I will be honest with you. I have sent my partner Moog out to find things that, without sounding like judgmental asshole, are more in your price range. So we might be missing some useful things that you all can afford now, but that does not mean I do not have things that you can afford. I'm just looking now at you and leveling off. And I'm honest. I apologize if you do not like honesty.
We're all for the honesty, so
Good.
are you sure that bird's not for your never mind.
Yes. And you are very short. I know I've said that, but
God damn it.
you should just accept. It's not a lie. It's not. Just accept these. It's not about
So what
size
do you
of person.
have
It's about
in
size
our
of
price
penis.
range?
We are big of heart, my friend.
I'm sure you're big in places that I do not care to see, but that's okay.
Buddy scoffs and says, "Yeah."
I want a movable rod.
How about do you identify items for a cost?
Absolutely, yes, we could do that for you.
What is the cost of usually per item? How long does it take?
I can tell you after I see item. I can do it instantly.
That seems rife for abuse.
No, it's not right for abuse. I only get 3 per day, and if I use my 3 per day on things that I can assess without seeing item, without actually identifying item, then it's waste of money for me. You understand? It's waste of my money.
Do you have anything that could help us out in the sewers?
I have citrus scented can spray.
I love
Dak just looks sideways at Cove, rolls his eyes, and his dagger appears in his hand, and he sets it on the table.
Oh, you like dagger?
Yeah.
Oh, and then as he's holding it,
I
it, like, expands into a bow.
Oh, you like? Oh, okay. So let's try these for you.
I know most of it, but I don't know of its history.
Well, I'll take a look at these for you, and I show you other daggers that I have. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay. So he takes your dagger and your bow, but the second, like, what do you give it to him as? Because he can't change it.
Oh, I leave it as the bow on the counter, I think.
Okay. So he touches it. Okay. He tells you what it does. It's undifferent than what you've seen. He confirms that it's not cursed for you.
Yeah!
All right.
dude.
This is
That's what I was worried about.
strong weapon. It looks like feather have magical energy that augments original.
Yeah, I found the second and third ones, or the second one. Remember how many he has at this point?
It's
3?
4. I think it's 4.
I found the second, or the last one recently, and, well, it didn't do that before.
They're This is Pharaoh's mark of Feywild, mark of Great Stag.
Feathers are a mark of the Great Stag.
Well, they are associated with Great Stag. Great Stag usually has bird with it. Birds sit on antler.
I see.
And he goes, I show you. And he goes and he grabs a gigantic compendium, slaps it on the table, starts flipping through some pages, and it's got Feywild imagery on it. And on them you see a bunch of images of moose and stag sort of animals, and on almost all of them there's different colored birds sitting on antlers. Some of them have nests in their antlers. This is symbol of stag. Be careful though. This is although it's fey, it's not cursed, but it has some sort of, there's something behind it. It's like
It's a little cursed.
I feel things. It reminds me asking, does it talk to you?
It hasn't talked yet, but sometimes I feel as almost there's someone else, some others guiding my hand when I shoot it.
Yes, it's not cursed, but there is remnants of others who held it who may have been cursed before on each feather.
Ooh.
There's the remnants of curse without no curse. Does this make sense? You understand what I'm saying? It does not need to make sense. It honestly, it's magic. It's stupid. It does not make sense at all.
I appreciate the warning.
Yes, just be careful if you don't mind. It's all. This is nice piece of equipment. I charge less for this. Take 1 gold for identify.
Sure. I pull it out and hand it over. No questions asked.
If you're going to waste spell slots on shitty items, I will charge you arm and leg. If it's
Spell
nice.
Of course.
I show him my shield.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You show him your shield.
Shield or mace? Somebody. Shield. Yeah.
Shield. Oh, this is It's. When did you polish this last?
I have never polished it.
It's beautiful.
Natural shimmer to the material.
It's beautiful. Okay, hold on. Do you mind if I test it?
Of course. No, I don't mind at all. Sorry.
So he's like, okay, this is fine. So he picks it up and he walks with it over to, he puts it on, wraps it up, and has it. And he's swinging it around a little bit, and he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing, but it got a good little build with it. Doesn't look clueless. This is you see this, and he points to the sun orb. This is called Everforge. It's from Fireplane. Never cool.
Never what?
Never cools. I used to create my own magical wares. When I artifice everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
That Drake's newest project, the bird. So, I think if I do this, and he takes the shield and just swings it through the Everforge.
Oh my god.
And when he swings it through the Everforge, it lights up white, and as he swings it through, it emits a white energy. Anybody who is missing hit points, go ahead and heal 4 hit points.
It's
Woo!
my foot.
4 hit points. Is my ankle unbroken?
It doesn't hurt to ask, dude.
You can manipulate shield more than you might know already, but
Hey.
it depends on who's holding it, it looks like.
Hey.
Huh.
Interesting.
Seems like powers may not have been same for last person who held it.
Interesting.
This came from place of strong
amazing.
will. Or one strong will.
Sir
Yeah.
Keegan.
I'd say that's probably right.
Yeah.
And he unclasps it and hands it back to you. Anything else? You have interesting things. That's 1 gold also, please. That'd be great.
Sure. I take it. I give
What
him-
else would
I
you
give him
like me
3.
to look at? Oh, thank you. Well, I actually have
Sure.
4. I have 4 spell slot if you want 4.
I'll let you
Anybody
look
else
at
got any?
something, but don't call me
I got my
small.
mace, but I don't wanna. I got my mace, but I don't wanna hog it.
I pull out my flute.
You pull out your flute.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. Well, can I put this in fire?
I don't know
I'm
if
just
that's a good
kidding.
idea.
No, I won't do that. That's it's made of wood. What do you think? I'm stupid? I not do that.
Cove, I don't think he likes you very much.
Yeah, not at all.
No, it's actually contrary. I like him a lot.
I've been very nice to him. Too.
I have bathtub ready for you when you're done. Let me see. Okay.
Yo.
So he picks up your flute. Oh, this is interesting. Who is the prankster of group?
The guy who holds the flute.
Seems like maybe this was owned by child, prankster child too. Unless you are
Wow.
prankster child, I'm sensing energy from, but I think you're older than that. I can't tell because of size. No offense.
None taken.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was owned by a child.
Yes. And he confirms everything you know about it.
Okay.
You have one more. I see mace in shape of dragon and really beautiful sword.
Oh, Buddy's shows him his. Oh, fuck. Do I? Somebody make that decision.
Would
Buddy's in my
Buddy, would
mace,
Buddy
huh?
do it, or would Buddy not give it up? Buddy loves that thing.
I guess it might be out of his brain power. He
Oh,
doesn't give a shit. Right? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know.
I say go for the mace, man.
Okay, give him the mace.
You give him the mace?
Yeah, I give him the mace. I say this. This was appeared to me once, and I don't know.
This was made by Faith Stone. I can feel it. It has a certain heaviness, but is light at the same time. You feel same. It's lighter than any mace you've ever owned, but still bigger. Cleric.
Yes.
Yes. This would grow as your faith grows.
Sick.
In size or power or both?
Size is not relative to power, and power is not relative to size.
Can you stick that one through the fire?
Sure. Are you okay with this, cleric? It seems like little prankster bossing you around quite a bit.
Unfortunately, I'm mostly at his mercy.
Alright.
So he takes Bahamut's will, and noticing that he can attune to items like incredibly quickly is like super bizarre. So he takes Bahamut's will and he walks over to the Everforge. Yeah, go ahead, Dak.
Oh, I was just gonna. We can do this first, then I got a question later.
Yeah, and then he goes and he swipes it through the flame and nothing happens, and swipes it through the mist and nothing happens, and swipes it through the Everforge again and nothing happens. And he says, "Seems like these powers reserved to cleric."
just got a little chill.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
He's no problem.
How much do I owe you for that?
Nothing. You gave me 3 already. The silver pay.
Oh, you are so too kind. I like you, Silvano. You're a man of honor.
There are very few people that do not like me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, of course.
I am
I
quite
think you are.
quite magnificent and sensational, if you do say.
So, quick question, like, out of character.
Yeah.
So you mentioned attuning to items. Would we know, like, that attuning to, like, do the characters know what we know as players about attuning to items?
That they require attuning?
Right, and that
Yes.
it's... Okay. And that there's, like, a limit and all that jazz?
Yeah. The fact
Okay.
that he is attuning super quickly
Alright,
is unlike anything you've seen before.
cool.
Good.
Awesome.
Good. Can you guys get an idea of what class he is?
He's an artificer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
That's awesome.
Is that the new one? The new one?
It's one of the...
It's Tarian.
Yeah, it's one
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Mercer's things.
That's it on Earth. Yeah.
Can I ask him a question?
Yes. You don't have many expensive things on you.
No, I don't really use items. I'm more of a fist fighter myself. Do you have any items here? Do you have any items here that would assist in breathing underwater, or perhaps grant more dexterous movement to someone, or speed?
I'll have you know I'm plenty agile.
Perhaps for the rest of our team.
I know two giant guardians of statues that would disagree.
Oh.
Portion of water breathing is not we do not have here. I know somebody else came asking for same thing yesterday.
Really? Who was that?
They said Agatha ran out, but I sold to
Agatha?
them. I sold to other group yesterday.
Do you have
For water breathing, huh? You
Yes.
say?
Do you have anywhere
Oh,
you would recommend to go and obtain?
If Agatha does not have, and I do not have,
I interrupt and say, we don't need that. We don't need water breathing. I have a spell.
Are you okay over there?
I say, pardon me. I have yet to learn the full extent of my allies' capabilities. It seems. That's all. It was a pleasure to meet you.
would you?
You were
like
going...
What was the other thing you asked for?
I was gonna say, you were gonna show me daggers that I probably can't afford?
Speed or dexterity is what the other thing.
Yes, I would like to show you item. This is good. And he puts up his hand and he's tapping on his face with it, and you see he's got 5 rings, one on each finger, each with a different colored gem, and he's tapping on his face. What I need you all to do right now is go ahead and roll. Well, technically, it doesn't require a roll. He's required to roll. What is your... which modifier is it? Damn it, when you design a spell and you can't remember what the fuck you designed.
Probably a good problem to have.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
All of us.
Everybody?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm good at these.
All right.
My buddy's not. Oh my god. First one's Buddy.
Uh-oh.
See ya.
He gone.
Wow, Buddy rolled a 2.
Oh, that's Palin. That's Buddy.
First one's Buddy. Yeah, one with my name.
Oh, what's going on with the clerk?
Okay.
What?
Everybody who rolled below a 16 or below,
Oh, come on.
what I need you to do is tell me exactly what your character is thinking at this moment. Palin, exactly what is Palin thinking?
What moment are we in again?
The moment where he tells you that he's about to show you some things.
I hope it's something cool.
Okay, what's Buddy thinking?
Go to somebody else. I'll think of Buddy.
Auntie, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that we need something to deal with water breathing to defeat the aquatic watermen in the next match.
What's Buddy thinking?
And that helps for the whole party as well.
It does.
Buddy's. I'm sorry. The other one's passed the test. I'm sorry. Buddy is thinking, my dick is so much bigger than a giant's dick. I don't know why you would say that.
Yes!
So as he's tapping his face, he just starts busts out laughing in front of all of you.
So, did me and Card feel that we were just about to be affected by magic, or no?
Not really.
Okay.
He then stops giggling, and out of nowhere, he just bursts out laughing. Says, "You, the little ones are, you are strong of will."
That
Finally.
eyes just narrow.
Good news is, other three don't want to steal anything, and the two I don't trust, of course, are too strong to me to see what you want. So I will take word that we work together, and we are fair. But if you steal my shit, I will blow you up.
We won't allow that.
I believe that you could do that, so...
I will stick your small hiney in Everforge, and I will never see you again. You will rot in Cinder Palace. Got it?
This seems rather unfortunate. But, good news for you, I've already met my quota of making mortal enemies for the day, so I think we're good.
Silvano, just something on you just said there. You said your Everforge was connected to the fire plane. Does it go to this Palace of Cinders that you just said?
It could.
Oh, okay.
It just takes the right amount of magic.
Good to know.
And possibly Drake that breathes arcane fire helps.
No big deal.
Really? See what you
Good to
did
know.
there?
Good to know.
All right.
So what
will-
are we
will
doing?
never- Show on.
So as he
you for
mentioned, so as this whole thing starts to happen, he mentions the Drake with the arcane fire, and you all turn around, and Karg, the bird is just looming over the top of you right now.
Hi.
He is.
You want to come with me, buddy?
So, because I could not read thought, Kina will watch your every move. No offense, please understand.
No offense taken. That thing's awesome.
Thank you. So let me show you. And he pulls out from under the counter a wrapped up, really indescript, kind of like tattered up cloth. Puts it on the table, and he starts to unpack it. What's in it? And he pulls out 2 daggers. And he holds them in front of you, and they are pretty cloudy. Like they aren't the most wonderful looking things. They look like really, really sharp, double-sided steak knives, kind of.
Okay.
With black handles. Not the most lovely looking things in the world. And he goes, you see, these appearance is deceptive. I show you something. And he takes it, and he takes one, and he whips it right past your head, and it flies all the way into the back room behind you.
Mm-hmm.
About 100 feet. I don't know, closer to 50 feet. And he goes, see, funny thing is, and he takes the other dagger, and he holds it in front of you. What do you see? And you look in the reflection of the dagger, and you see the other room broadcast what the other dagger sees.
Oh,
That is mighty handy.
clairvoyant.
Gotta give it to you. Those are pretty slick.
These are called illusionist blades.
Impressive.
They are not cheap. They are not very useful in combat, but you seem like the type of person that would like something like this. So I show you.
How
What would
much?
Yeah. What would something like that run me?
Illusionist blade is powerful enchantment. Reasonably. Reasonably about 125 gold.
That ain't bad.
Doesn't seem too bad.
Keep in mind, not exactly great for combat.
Of course, of course.
That is, power is in the reconnaissance.
Well, and the envy slips back into my hand and say, I don't really need that.
Yes,
and it
I
disappears again.
figured that much. Dak's like doing card tricks all the time now with a dagger.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, what? Explain that again? Why? Because it like appears
No.
where you want?
No, it's like up his sleeve basically, and it just like kind of appears in his hand.
Gotcha.
Which kind of fits because I took sleight of hand as my like next expertise thing.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's
Are those daggers easily broken? Like you said, they're not good for combat. Are they steel or?
They are reinforced steel with special magical coating. You have to coat ore in during magical process.
Okay.
How far does the range go on that
I
bad
need to
boy?
go
How
grab
far?
my
How far do these
I'll be
things
right back.
get? What kind of range do they get here?
It's a basic thrown dagger, which is... Let me grab my cheat sheet.
It's like 60 feet.
I mean the broadcasting like ability.
Whatever other dagger is, other daggers see.
Oh, a maze? That's actually pretty neat. Cool. All right.
I have not tested farther than out of city. You can see within city
Okay.
limit.
Well, that sounds
That's-
pretty cool. I don't want to speak for everybody. I don't have the funds to get it, but dare I say, what else do you have before we commit to any sort of purchase?
I have plenty.
Or
Where is dagger? Simple ranged weapon. Thrown is
dagger is
60 feet.
thrown 60 feet. Yeah.
It's like 6120 or something like that.
No, it's 2060.
Oh, sorry.
26.
Yep.
I have
Okay. Well,
other item available. This is these are
More.
taken. He pulls out a pair of what looks like it's goggles, leather goggles, leather strap-on eyeglasses. These are made of special crystal lens, and if you wear them, you can see much further.
In daylight?
Old time.
How much further?
You have it.
binocular.
They give you a slight advantage on investigating things.
So, interesting. And how much do these bad boys run? Are they stylish? What do they look like?
Like 1940s fighter pilot goggles.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, fuck yes.
You gotta get those. How much is that?
These are 30 gold.
Do you buy stuff too?
We do buy, yes.
I mean, it's not magical, but I might have some stuff to trade you.
Those goggles wouldn't allow you to see in the dark, would they?
No,
I didn't figure.
it is not what these are for.
I want to buy those goggles.
Did I give you price for them yet?
You
30
said 30
gold?
gold,
30 gold, yeah.
but
I
I'll
pull-
defer to you guys. Want them?
I pull out
You
the.
got walking around money.
Okay. I've
pull
slapped
out-
30 gold down and I say, I'll take it, sold! Yours!
What do you pull out?
Never mind.
30 gold.
I start pulling something out, and he slaps the gold down, and I'm like, oh, man.
Damn it. Fuck.
So you paid for the goggles?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? It was
Okay.
30 gold, right?
So you now have eyes of minute seeing. I think you can you pull it up in the compendium?
Let's, I'll look, yeah, sure.
Yeah, pull up it under
We'll see.
items. It's called eyes of minute seeing.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's investigation, and it's you get advantage on any investigation check
oh, that's awesome.
because it's out.
That's
to a,
awesome. I really fucking suck at those.
it's technically out to a range of 1 foot, but when you're investigating something, you're up close, looking within a foot. Anyway,
right,
so-
right.
Sure.
That's great, because none of us are intelligent users, so.
What else?
Did I miss
do have?
anything?
Palin bought goggle.
What?
Palin bought some bomber goggles. They look pretty sweet.
What do they do?
Let him investigate better.
advantage advantage on investigation. They make you see things closer.
So, I definitely want to buy the daggers. If we don't think that's a good use of party funds,
Yes, you do.
I can pay back, or
Nah.
Those daggers are right
happy
up
to-
your alley.
Happy to take it out of the gold bag for you.
Plus, I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
we
like
could sell
those.
them to someone else for like way more anyway. So
I
mean,
actually
dare I-
have other ideas.
Dare I even ask what else you have? This store could be endless.
I am. It is. I am selecting items that I think are in your price range.
Right, right.
Well-
Anything else in our price
about-
range, or have we ran out?
Or how about give us a taste of something to shoot for when we have the funds.
no.
I think you already did with the Everforge, no?
Yeah.
We can't buy an Everforge. That's his. I thought.
Oh, really? Whoops.
Everyone
I thought
has
we-
that price.
He slaps a pair of webbed gloves on the table and sees these will help you swim and climb faster. Then he pops a gem on the table, like a really bright stone, and says, if I put this in Everforge and then give to you, you always have light.
What? Wait, what?
Um,
Wait, can you?
we
can you
don't
explain
gotta
how that-
worry about light.
no, we don't
No,
need
no,
light.
hold on. Can you explain how that works, please?
This is
It's a
gem of brightness. You can shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
it's a
You
torch.
can expend charges to have people make saving throws or be blinded, and you can use it to create a flare.
Cool.
It's a really nice
Sweet.
torch.
It's a really fancy torch.
Okay, we'll come back later. And for out of game, guys, I'm thinking about that. Just
For your shadows.
Remember, I need shadows to jump. So yeah.
2 items you might like too. We have special hats too. First hat will make you look like not you.
I could do that
It
already.
is called Hat of Disguise. Second hat will help you comprehend any language spoken.
Oh. And how much does one of those go for?
This one is little bit of shoot. 300.
Alright. I don't think we can afford that.
Wait, 300?
Yeah.
That
Not
would
fair.
that would break us, but we could do it.
No, it's not
Well, we
necessary.
couldn't afford the daggers, though, right?
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the daggers. Well, rather Dak have the daggers for now than the hat.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Once I hit level 13, I can understand any language. Close.
You want stretch? I can show you stretch item if you want, just for fun. It look since you're patron, I show you. I want you to come back.
For fun, sure.
Show you stretch item. Okay, who wants to volunteer?
I suppose I will.
Raise his hand.
Oh,
I'm
does he?
bored as fuck.
Yeah, let's. Alright. Yeah, give it. Let Buddy do it.
So like 30 people raise their hands, and he goes, "Oh, this is good." Then he pulls a stick off the wall. Each of you go ahead and make a DC 15.
Oh yeah.
What?
It
Just
saved
roll,
DC 15. What is polymorph?
Oh shit! It's
Whoa!
either con or
Yeah.
wisdom.
Oh, you know what I want?
What's
a
the
wand.
item he's using for this, though? I missed it.
That's what I gotta have to check. I'm not even sure what it is. It doesn't reference it in the book.
Gotcha.
Polymorph is wisdom save.
Yep,
If it's the
wisdom
same spell.
Yep, wisdom.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
You win. Yes!
So that was soul. That was soul.
He says the DC 16.
Alright,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he goes and 1 and 2 and 3 and Palin, you look to your right as all of a sudden there's a goat, there's a sheep, and there's like an emu.
Oh,
This
that
is-
passed. Damn it. I wanted him to fail.
Oh, I did pass?
No, he didn't. He failed.
That was 16.
Oh, then
This
then
is
what else?
this is
How much is one of those?
This
Man.
will run you 600.
Man, triple poly, though?
You can polymorph 7 times per day.
What?
Oh, shit bag.
Oh man.
Yo!
Which
Well,
one you
something
like
to shoot
most?
for, boys?
Let me tell you something. Who has money? Which one has money? You take the money
Uh-huh.
and we cook the emu. I'm just kidding. I've done that. And he bumps you all back
He
up.
makes a noise. Whatever the emu makes, I don't know. Bah.
That was a very odd experience.
You ever know what? I'm not even going to make joke.
Alright guys. I think we should
well-
just grab the daggers and then
Yeah. I think this is a profitable experience for
Do you-
both parties involved.
yeah.
Yeah, I do think we want to pick up the daggers.
Okay, you can. Okay, we said 120. Is that how much we said? What did we say? 120, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Alright,
I think that's right.
Taking out of party funds. Done.
120.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Done.
And they're daggers of
They are
illusionist blades.
Illusionist twin blades. I will send you the stat block the second I write it up. Because it's literally just a concept on a post-it on my phone. Because I didn't
Oh.
think you were going here. So, but that's fine.
Sweet.
Awesome.
I also show you. This is key rogue trick. Let me show you with item, okay? So he picks the daggers up, and he goes, "Come with me. I pretend to do a thing you little people do." And he pretends to like sneak up to the corner of the room, and he just holds one blade up on the opposite end of the door, and then looks over here at this
Portal!
one.
The-
He's like, "See, it's easy. You no longer have to jimmy thing around. See
as he's doing it, the mage hand pokes him on the other shoulder.
what I." This is not you little shit. Get the fuck out.
Silvano, one question about the blades. If obviously somebody with an identify can understand what this is, but other than that, how easy is it to detect that this dagger is a twin mirror, or we can see through?
If you stare at blade, you'll see a reflection is not of yourself. But I think if this is thrown across room, you might not look at reflection so much as person who threw it.
So you can see through both ends.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
You can see through both sides. So theoretically, you can hand you one dagger and he keeps the other. And you can always see where the other person
Oh
is.
yeah.
Good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Tix being like, "You guys are a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Here's some ideas."
That's exactly what this is.
Thank you kindly. All right. Well.
Guys, I am so glad I asked that question.
We should go stick one in that asshole's office so we know what he does in there.
What is the asshole you're speaking of? Who is this? Is it Kalen? Kalen Abernathy?
Aben Franco.
No, he's more of a dick, maybe a cunt, not exactly an asshole.
You think Aben? Well, Aben is asshole, but he's good man.
If you say so.
I don't think he has an office.
I don't think so either.
We could only be so lucky.
He can be cryptic, but trust me, Aben is a frequent patron. And,
Well, far be it from me to speak ill of somebody who gives you money.
Silvano,
I think there is hidden meaning behind that. I gave you lots of things. I'm not sure your perspective on situation, but I respect that you have perspective.
Fair enough. We'll take it.
Silvano, in our journeys, is there anything that maybe we could search for that you'd be in want of, or anything that if we find
What a
along the
great
way?
question.
Anything is great. We especially items that may be mundane, and we'd like to. How do I say this without sounding terrible? We take them off your hands. We give you money for them at value of what they are, and then we upscale them. You are holding steak knives that I whittled a little bit and then put a little bit of mojo on.
I look at
Any other, besides mundane items, any other materials or something perhaps?
Would you be able to do such things with a shovel?
Oh my god, with the shovel.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Would
kidding.
you
I'm just
like
kidding.
to see my shovel collection?
No.
He has a very specific shovel.
What about these
How
rings?
much
You
shit
wanna
is
buy
he
these
going
rings?
with that comment? That's
Great.
He takes you to a closet in the back room.
No.
And he opens it up, and it's like a gardening closet, and just
No
like
fucking
an
way.
avalanche of fucking shovels falls out of the closet. Make a perception check.
Do I see my shovel?
dude, no fucking way.
Where's my fucking sheet here? Oh, here it is.
Put the goggles on.
No, it won't help perception.
Oh.
Dude, that ain't bad.
Palin, you're rummaging through, and there's a shovel in there.
Shut the fuck up.
That you totally recognize. See, I like shovel. You do many things with these. I need many because of heat from Everforge. I go through lots of them when I'm whittling things and forging.
This one here.
Yes. What about?
Where did you get this?
Which, that one?
What'd you
Anybody
say?
come in and sell these things to us. Somebody
So,
at the... This one, this small one?
yes, this one right here. This one right here. Was it a girl?
Yes, it was girl. Dwarven girl.
This is my shovel. This is my shovel. Look. I haven't touched it. Look on the back.
What am I looking for?
An inscription.
If you are trying to
You see-
authenticate, you tell me what's on it before I look. This is how this works.
Thank you, Tix. For...
No, I was going to say. Do you see the inscription?
Oh yes, but I could... Yes, there is inscription. Now I know what it says though, so I cannot confirm if you knew before I saw.
Do we know this, or do you want to like whisper this to Tix? I don't know if we know this or not.
No, he read it out
I
to
can
us.
tell.
All right.
I can tell you what's on that shield. This was my father's thing. It says, "Blessed be the ground for our sake. Both
That's-
thorns and
yeah.
thistles it shall bring forth for us. For out of the ground we were taken from the dust we are, and to the dust we shall return."
That is what it says. Yeah. How the dwarf...
But I'm a man of honor. How much would you part for this? This means a great deal to me, though it might mean nothing to you. I would gladly pay you all of my wallet, which is not much.
It is family heirloom. I cannot take. If it was not... It seems like... How did... The way you question how it got here. How did Dwarven girl get it?
I used it as a splint to mend a wound she had.
Hold on.
I looked for any. What?
She wasn't a dwarf, right? She was a human. So it's probably like the shape-shifting bitch.
Right.
Sorry, just had to make sure I was remembering right.
Yeah, I'm a man of medicine. I used it as a splint to help mend a girl's wound, broken bones, and then all of a sudden she I didn't think of it again, and she left. She left our company. I've been looking for it ever since. I don't know what to say. I'm in your debt, sir. Ask anything of me, and it shall be yours if it is within my power.
The only thing I request is that with this conversation end faster. Take shovel.
Agreed. Grab shovel. Let's go.
Do you want to buy some rings before we go?
Do I want to buy a ring?
Yeah.
It depends. What does it look like?
I pour out the 3 rings that I have.
Buddy whips out his dick and shows him his cock ring.
This is it's nice ring.
And then he looks up and says, sorry, it's not for sale. I just got excited.
And he's like kind of gonna.
That's awesome.
That is nicest ring I've ever seen. Let's look at the other 3. Where did you get those rings, Karg? What are they from?
From the alien guy with the hands, and then I went to sell them to the other jeweler, but I tried to rip them off, so I decided not to sell it to him.
These are nice aristocratic ring. Let's see. I can do. These gems are small. I can repurpose truth sayers. I take 8 gold for lot.
For all 3?
Yes.
Alright, fine.
That was easiest deal ever. You should not do all your sales.
Oh.
Usually he's a pain in the dick, to be quite honest with you.
I'm surprised.
I think we bored him.
Just make sure you keep some magic items for us, because we'll be coming to buy some more next time.
I will think of you. And if I see any magical feather or something, I'll let you know, small one. I did not catch names.
Oh, I'm Dak.
I'm
Palin.
I'm anti.
Okay, this is...
My name
Ed.
is Rodick.
I
Yes.
sure can say your dick is grown.
I don't think... fuck it.
He's only at a 40%. What are you talking about?
Buddy shows a big smile, like and he rarely does it. So he grins,
He's very proud.
blushes a little. Yeah.
I envision lots of pain in your future.
Perhaps in yours if you play your cards.
Oh dear.
And
Oh
on
my
that
God.
note, we're leaving.
I'll see you soon. Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
To the sewer.
I can't even deal with this. Today has just been a wild ride of emotions, guys.
Yeah.
You're telling me.
Ah.
Fucking shovel, boys! And he holds it up to the air like Link goes.
Did you find out what it does now?
Shovel.
Did you find out what it does now?
It doesn't do anything. It's a shovel.
Oh, I thought he
It
enchanted
digs
it.
great holes. What?
I
No,
thought it was.
he literally just uses it as a shovel.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
It
Palin,
was
I'm
in
so
a
happy.
garden closet.
Yeah.
This is the best moment of my life.
Yeah.
It's gonna get better because we're going down into the shit-stained sewers.
I put my shield in my back. I put my mace in, like, you know, wherever I hold it. That isn't my thing. And I take out the shovel, and I just, like, I'm wielding it, like, against, like, foreign, like, you know, invisible enemies. Like,
goddamn.
So a number of people pass by, and they're like coming out of some of like the chocolate shops and things like that, and they're just like,
I will vanquish you, demon. You will ruin the day that you mess with Shadow Council.
We should probably get out of here.
Yep.
Well, Dak, lead the way.
So, I want to ask the group, Dak, do you know the entrance to the sewers?
Are the sewers a euphemism for the Thieves Guild behind the bar? Would Dak know that? Like, having been there? Because if not, we're gonna go look for real sewers, because fuck it.
Yeah, I think
I think there's a real chance that Dak would think that's where he should go.
Son of a bitch!
So is that? Do you tell us that that's where it is?
What's up, Dak?
This is not gonna fucking go well.
Does anything ever go well with us?
No, it doesn't.
never fear. Palin is here with his mighty blade, with his mighty weapon.
Is he
This
Robo? Is he?
He's like, oh my god. Okay. So we know the entrance. So that's all I.
Yeah. So Dak explains that that he's guessing that he meant the Thieves Guild behind the tavern. The pony pun that I can't remember because I don't have my fucking book. It's not a pun. It's anyway.
Wasn't it like the fancy pony or something?
The rich
That-
lion.
We got
They're-
thrown out of because we made a food stand, and they were like, "You can't fucking do this right here."
Yes, and then you conjured more and walked away.
So, like,
That place.
you tell us we're going back there? Don't tell us.
No, I totally mentioned that I think that's where we're going. That's where he's sending us.
Well, I don't
All right.
hear that at all. I'm just following.
So do
you,
we
like,
want to
you
sneak in there, like pass without trace sneak, or are we just gonna waltz in?
We're gonna waltz in.
It's up to you,
know.
Dak.
I don't think we. I
You're
don't know if we
leading
could
the way.
sneak into a bar.
I don't know
can we?
either. He's the only one that's been there.
You're telling me that
Have you seen our cleric try to sneak?
That's a good point. You lead the way.
Never fear in the background. Never fear. Palin is here.
Helen, just let Dak do all the talking.
Is there any way we can disguise
course.
ourselves before we go in? Like, my point is, I don't want to see people.
I got a disguise kit. We can spend the time and I can disguise us.
I think it's just you though. Didn't we go through this once? Can't you just kit yourself?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I can
whatever.
cast disguise self at will.
Yeah, but there's... I look at Anthony and I go, that's great, but how are you going to disguise that? And I point at the shield and the giant dragon hammer.
Yeah.
Bag of holding
And-
until we get in.
This... I'll just throw you all in the goddamn portable hole.
I honestly would prefer that nobody sees us enter this place, because if we end up killing somebody down there and people saw us go in, it's gonna lead right to us.
Well, you're in luck.
I'm
sir.
sure a
I
lot of
only
people
kill
die down there.
Who are in need of killing.
Just throwing the idea. If you guys aren't down, then that's fine.
I defer to the party because
I could go... I can go look for a back entrance. There's got to be more than one.
I feel like sneaking into the Thieves Guild is a bad idea.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
going
agree.
into the Thieves Guild is a bad idea.
I mean, we're going in.
But Buddy sighs and says, "I need to fucking kill something."
Can Can we realistically portable hole? Like, we can't breathe for long, but
10 minutes.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We know that metagame, but
I don't know. We never tried it. I mean,
we've been in there.
Yeah.
I'm down to. I think we should.
I mean, I would prefer to you give me some time to try and track down a second entrance.
I'm fine with that.
Because if we go back there, the bartender's going to start a fight.
Okay.
As the face for that place, it's not going to go well.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
So, he was talking about vermin, right?
Yeah.
That's what he was.
But
and the vermin tide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Does that mean? No. Didn't.
It. Not yet. So,
You're gonna go alone?
I mean, you're well and welcome to come.
Are we disguising?
Probably.
Alright.
Yes, Palin.
No. Never mind. I don't want a metagame.
So I think Dak wants to take time and disguise himself with his kit, and then go looking for a back entrance to the Thieves Guild, or I don't know what you want to call it, but
Okay.
Do you want to go by yourself, or do you want me to come with you?
Manhole.
it doesn't matter to me.
You
You
feel
looking
like
for a
it'd be-
grate or a manhole?
Do you feel like it'd be less conspicuous going by yourself?
Maybe, but it'll
Right.
be more dangerous. So, yeah, I can
Alright,
go. It's fine.
Alright, go ahead.
Do you want
Sure.
me to pass without trace you?
Oh, give me one of your daggers.
Oh shit.
I pull it out and hand it to him.
Perfect. We didn't forget.
Well, do we want to go searching for actual sewers before I do something so harebrained?
Isn't that what we're doing?
So you're going to find a second entrance, right?
Yeah, and I think Palin and Grodek are going to go look for actual sewers.
Yeah, we're just. I mean, unless you tell me otherwise.
No,
I'm under the impression
that makes perfect sense.
that these are
Okay.
sewers.
Okay. Okay.
But I
Okay.
mean, just while waiting for you,
Yeah.
you're doing something, and
That's fine.
we're looking for manholes.
I'll stick with the rest of the group too. I don't think we should split 3 ways.
Buddy approaches a random stranger and says, "Where does your shit go?"
Oh my god. One sec.
I'm into the hole in the ground.
Yes, where?
Are you from here?
Oh, never mind. And he just squats in the middle of the road and takes a shit.
I say, excuse me, ma'am or mister, I don't know, whatever we're talking to. When it rains here, if it floods, where does the water go? Does it get drained?
Yeah, there are a few drains. Is this the same guy who's like watching Grodek take a shit in the middle of the road?
I walk up to a different person. I
Okay,
don't
good.
wanna-
Well, it flows that way. And he points down the road, and you see a number of small slits in the curbway where there is grading where the water clearly flows into.
It's big enough to fit a person.
Absolutely not.
Is it big enough to fit a halfling?
It's close.
God damn it.
Portable hole.
Well, let's keep heading down to the slums and look for bigger entrances then.
Another thing we could do is we could ask the children what the best hiding places are. And that would be inconspicuous, perhaps.
Wait, didn't we ask Aben and he said Dak knows? What does Dak know?
Where the Thieves Guild fucking
Right.
is.
Right.
But he also
I was
hates my
just-
guts, so he might have just
No, I
been
was
being
just, yeah, I got it. So we're looking for alternative ways to get in. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
No, we can just go.
Deja vu. Didn't we do this once before?
I don't know.
No. Go ahead.
Well, the first thing we need to do is head to the slums. But I want to stay away from the inn. If that makes sense.
Ah, yes, I remember that inn. I have no desire to go back there.
So. And then start
Either
looking
way.
for. And then I guess our first plan is to start looking for grates and stuff that we could maybe fit in. Or dislodge. Or like manholes or something.
Okay. Make investigation checks.
Okay.
Do I get to use my goggles on this? I don't know. Since it's not specific.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
This is the guy you played Overwatch with, Commander A.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. So what are you doing, Dak?
Was looking for entrances to the sewers that were big enough to get us in.
Okay.
So yeah, you find a number of those small slick grates on the curving. Clearly not big enough for any of you to fit in. You do find a couple areas that they don't really have manholes. What they have is just a big hole in the ground, but running through the concrete is an iron bar. It's like in the concrete though.
Like keeping it in place, probably.
Like
Like it's a hole and a bar running across the center of it.
a bar running through the concrete in between the two sides of the hole.
Parallel to the ground, right?
Yeah, it's not like a grate sitting on it. It's like iron bars embedded in the concrete.
Yeah, I got it.
So that would probably be something that I could slip down, but definitely not Grodek, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The halflings would be able to slip through that. Even Auntie might be able to get through.
Okay.
Grodic in the portable hole.
Yeah. So
Roderick says
we can put
"Oh, I was
Grodek
just
and
looking for the
Palin.
hole." What?
We probably have to do them one at a time, right?
no, we threw 3 of us in it before.
Well, Buddy was the one holding it, I believe.
The
He's
hole
big,
doesn't weigh
remember?
anymore.
No, I
but
just mean he's
there's
very
only-
big
Yeah.
in the space. Yeah.
It's
Might
like a
not- he might
10-foot
not-
diameter hole.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it only went down 10 feet.
No, it unfolds to like 6 or 8 feet, right?
well, Buddy's like 7.
I thought it was 10 feet.
Hole 10
Okay,
feet
okay.
deep. Oh, 6 feet in diameter, 10 feet deep.
Yeah, so you'd be close, but you could fit both of you in there.
So, let me get this straight. Our plan is to slip into the sewer here.
Unless you got a better idea.
Buddy says, "Want me to smash?"
No.
Not at this point.
You will later, though.
And I look
Are
around,
you
is there
sure?
anybody
I
like...
might be able to smash that fucking hole. I could just pick up Palin and just hit him onto the hole. His
Buddy.
armor is very heavy.
We're gonna play a little game.
I look around, is there anybody really like... to try and get like off the road to a place where there not very many people could see us?
The streets are pretty populated
Mm-hmm.
right now. And the grate is literally in the middle of a street.
Sure.
I
You're
go
not
to
in the
the
busiest area, but there's still people walking around and children and things like that.
I go to the opposite side of the road and down the block a little bit, and I put out an empty pouch or something, and I start playing music and start
Little
getting the crowd going on.
Make a performance check.
Nice, dude. Love it.
18.
All right. So Karg begins to play his flute and definitely garners some attention in his direction. Some people are still clearly disinterested, but the street is definitely thinned out a little bit from before.
Alright, I want to kind of go off to the side and drag Grodek and Palin with me and say, I'm going to open this thing, and you two are going to jump in, and we're going to get down there. Okay.
Okay.
So I look around for a space to open it and see if there's one like Actually, I just
open the hole.
Open it against the side of a. We kind of go into an alleyway and open it against like the side of a building.
Okay.
There you go.
So he throws his black circle on the wall.
I'm on the lookout for anybody watching us.
Palin and Grodek walk into it.
Yeah.
See you in a bit, gentlemen.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds good. Don't forget about us.
Well, good luck. And I fold it back up and say, Auntie, go grab Cove. We gotta go.
Pretty sure Grodek is like super pissed right now.
Deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking mad.
I just didn't want to waste any more time. Yeah, he's pissed. He's very pissed.
I walk to the back of the crowd and get Cove's attention.
I finish with a flourish. Take a bow.
I look both ways and fucking right into the grate that we were looking at before. Or into the sewer entrance we were looking before.
Okay, make an acrobatics check. Palin, I need you to make Constitution saving throws for you and Grodek.
Okay.
Because it is a bumpy ride.
Cool. As long as we have air. Well, for now.
I want to re-roll that. This is gonna go well.
Better.
Dak, you're able to slip through. After you slip through, it's not too far of a fall. It's maybe 7-8 feet. And you land, but you don't really land on your feet. You land on like 1 foot, and then your knee hits the ground, and then you kind of fall on your butt a little bit. Not the most graceful thing, but not the worst.
And nobody saw, so it's fine.
Is that for Buddy, the
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah, 10 for Skull. He's proficient. That's funny, right? Ironic.
You guys are starting to feel a little bit queasy. Because you're just rolling around and tumbling inside the hole.
All right, now that I've landed, I look around. Is it going to be tall enough for them to like come out of the hole here?
They would definitely have to crouch.
But they could fit.
Yeah, it's probably only about 5 feet high.
Okay. I want to put it up against the wall and let them out.
As soon as he throws it against the wall, you hear, and that was the second time I got crabs. And then Buddy like sees it and gets the fuck out of there as quick as possible.
By the way, your car's down in the lake.
Fuck yeah.
And just wait for the other two to follow.
Yep, I'm jumping in.
Okay.
Shimmying in.
Did you guys do Pass Without a Trace before this?
No.
No, I
Probably
didn't
not.
I didn't specify.
Okay, Auntie and Karg, go ahead and roll. Auntie, Karg, and Dak, go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay.
Epic.
Okay.
Ooh, stealthy bunch.
sneaky.
Okay,
That's sick.
good.
Not bad.
All right. So now you all are in this this tunnel of stone, dark stone and iron, wrought iron, rusted. It does not smell too terrible yet. This is more of like a sewer gutter, like a more running rainwater than anything else. And the direction of flow is flowing one way. Of course, it's the water is flowing in a specific direction.
Yeah. First of all, I turn to Ko and say, probably want that dagger back for the moment.
Oh yeah, here you go.
And then I say, well, everything flows to one place. Should we follow the water?
Sure. Can I see anything down either
Are we
direction?
gonna let them out?
I already did.
Oh, all right, good.
So, I fold the hole back up in the pocket.
Okay.
So,
Are you guys following the stream?
yeah, I think so.
Can we see anything in either direction?
Yeah,
I
how
can see
dark?
120 feet.
How dark is it?
Light on my maze and shit.
You are right underneath this grate, so it's light right now. And there are a number of grates continuing along the street. You can like see in the distance where the light breaks through, but it's dark in between those.
Okay.
It's. I mean, I think since you're doing this during the day, it's dim. No, because it's not regular enough to be bright. No, it's pure darkness unless you light a torch between things, and then eventually you hit dim light, and then.
Okay.
So there's a torch
I
on,
got
right?
my light on my maze and shit.
Okay.
Tix, I can see 120 feet in magical and non-magical darkness.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
What?
Warlock's OP.
Oh, it's a lock thing? Okay.
How do you know Karg just leveled up? Yell a random ability at the DM.
No, I've had that.
Oh.
You didn't get to see my new ability yet.
Okay, so you follow the path. God, you
And
can
the-
see my grays on camera. Holy shit, you see how much gray hair I have?
Yeah.
No.
See how I look gray? Dude, I'm going gray.
A little.
You're crazy. Silver fox. Alright, let's keep going. What's going on?
We're
Following
following
the way
flow.
the water, I guess, right?
And I'm guessing Karg is looking because he has the longest vision here.
Yeah. There's nothing obstructing your view. You travel down this pipe that seemingly runs under this street for a very, very long while. Probably about... And it doesn't really branch off either. You're
and
down... You follow it for 2 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. At this point, I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
I totally forgot to do that earlier.
Guys, did we?
So we're still.
Which
Oh,
way
are we
did
still
we
in,
go?
like-
Did we follow the water?
We
or-
followed the water.
Isn't that okay? I guess.
We can.
Yeah.
Is that where it's
wasn't
gonna
sure.
run out though?
Does it look like anything's? So we've walked for 2 hours straight.
Uh-huh.
So we're definitely outside of the city. How wide's the city? Like if there were no traffic, how wide would the city be?
So if you're walking, the average time to walk a mile is 15 to 20 minutes.
Right.
Average walking speed. The city is 20 miles wide,
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't realize
Are
the city was
we-
that big.
and the slums are in like the furthest wall to the west of the city,
And the water was running in towards the center of the
towards
city?
the center of the city. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure we
Well,
weren't like walking
not-
out into the wilderness.
Not towards the center. It runs out into the. It's running north. For you, it would be northeast.
Can we peek out of the grate and see where we are?
Yeah, you look up through the grate after a few hours, and you're in a. Well, let me look at the map where you'd be. Nope, that's not the one I want.
Guys, if you want to give me 10 minutes, I can ask the gods if we're walking in the right direction.
Works for me. I could
I
use
mean,
a break.
It's been 2 hours, so what's?
I got these short legs.
Yeah.
It appears to be that when you look up, you are in a not nice but not slummy area, like sort of middle class.
Mm-hmm.
Palin, are you gonna do your thingamabobber where I have to tell you
I
something?
guess so, yeah. Augury as a ritual, and if we keep following this water, are we going to find what we seek? I don't even think it's that specific. I think it's like, do we get... There's like three results you could give me. Good results, bad results, or unclear. Something. I think... Hold on, let
Good
me
or
find the
bad?
fucking spoon.
Good or bad? That's. works for us.
It has like literally specific things that the DM's supposed to like know. That I think it defines them for you somewhere, but I don't have that. I'll tell you.
You can just search for augury in the spell or in the compendium.
Yeah, that's much quicker. Why is my computer so fucking shitty? Oh my god. I'm dead frozen.
Okay, so you're casting it?
It was a ritual, yeah.
So it's wheel for good results, woe for bad results, and wheel and woe for both good and bad results. So we'll say
everything can be wheel and woe.
well, it's wheel and woe.
Yeah.
So what does your god say, my friend?
Well, my god says both wheel and woe. And that means good things and bad things.
Oh my god.
Well, shall we?
I guess we keep
Buddy fucking
pushing on.
Sigh's the most defeated sigh in the whole fucking world. And
Well, maybe
I
good.
can't contain it any longer.
Good, it's in the right direction, and bad that there's enemies.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Onward
I think
and
I agree
upward.
with Anthony that it's gonna be a challenge, but I think we're going in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
So you continue to travel?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you continue to travel following, and now the run of the water starts to pick up. You start to hear a louder sound at a certain point, and finally you reach a point where there's a small drop-off into an area that now splits in two directions.
Oh, god damn it.
So you drop down this
Damn it! I should have saved it for this.
5 or 6 foot wall, and you see that these two streams split off into two different directions. What would you like to do?
I'd like to smell both directions.
Yeah, follow your nose.
Both smell like shit.
Shit.
We don't see anything else down either one, right?
You don't see anything in particular of importance. It's another.
Is-
I want to
this-
look. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is this dim enough that I can send my shadow down one?
Well, we could throw a fucking lighted pebble or something as far as Grota can throw, and you could try to travel.
Pull out an arrow, cast light on it, and knock it.
Oh, much better.
Okay. And which one do you shoot it down, left or right?
Left first.
Okay.
Look at Auntie.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with it.
Okay. What's your range, Dak?
It's 8320.
320. Okay. So the arrow travels for about 400 feet into the darkness, where it starts to fall and hit the floor. There's nothing in the distance. It's 400 feet of tunnel.
Okay.
What?
Well,
And-
boys, it's a game of dice. Flip a coin. Roll a d2.
I want to look for traces of,
Any
like somebody passing through here, at the fork. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
whether it's like I don't know. Are we like standing in the water, or is it like there's paths and then a water stream in the middle? Like, how is it?
So you come through where the stream was flowing. You drop down and it falls off kind of like a small waterfall here.
Yeah.
Now there are a number of other connecting tunnels from other places. They're also dropping water into this chamber. And
Okay.
all of that is then flowing down the two tunnels. Similar to that one tunnel you walked down, there was just a drop
Sure.
off and more water funneling in to split.
So I guess my question is: are we standing in the water,
Yes.
or are we? Okay,
You're about 2 feet deep in water.
gotcha,
You're like waiting.
gotcha. Oh, that's awful.
Uh-oh.
I want to look for like markings on the tunnels that might like show which one might have been, traveled, if that's the right.
Make an investigation check.
Anybody else good at survival?
Yeah, me and Soul, but in nature.
I mean, you're tracking though, right?
24.
Okay.
So, Dak, as you're looking around for things, you see not anything that's necessarily been traveled, like signs of persons or anything like that. But you look at the wall and you notice there's some etchings right where the junction meets. And you see in what amounts to the Thieves' Cant alphabet.
Yeah.
You see written in 2 columns next to each other, a series of words or a series of combinations of letters.
EF. Hold on.
It appears to be grouped in these 2s. So it's like a 2 and then a really large space and then the next 2 and then a really large space and then the next 2. Stage and the next 2.
ENFIAUSR.
Yep.
Okay. I point the Thieves' Cant out to these guys and then say, "This is what."
Safe rune? That doesn't make any sense.
And that's written right down the middle of the split.
Yep.
Oh my god, we're so fucked.
And they're looking like they're paired.
That's the way the letters appear to you, that they're paired up. Down. But these are all in. It's hard because it's reversed. Each of these groupings of letters is in a line. So the left group is in a line, and the right group is in a line going down.
Okay.
Perfectly symmetrical.
Hold on. It's not. It's not what I wanted.
It's the puzzle solving skills, boys.
Yeah, I'm looking up a numerical code. It's probably not going to help.
I can guarantee you I'm not smart enough to do that, Auntie.
You're not? Really?
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm that intelligent.
Damn it. Okay, well, that
just had a
saves me some
horrifying
time.
realization, so I missed it.
Dude, I'm not good at anagrams or whatever this is.
Hold on. Let me see.
Let me look.
Nefarious.
Safe.
Safe
ruin. Duh. We're idiots.
Yeah, but what is that?
Yeah, but like that doesn't ruin what?
So, I'm assuming safe's lit down the left tunnel.
Yep.
Oh, each one's down a
yeah,
different
duh.
tunnel.
Duh.
Yeah.
There we
God,
go.
that was way easier than we're idiots.
We go left then.
Oh,
Well-
we were definitely overthinking that, huh?
I overthink everything. That's why I can't sleep.
Yeah, that's going to be the theme of this whole.
I said if I write this and it takes them longer than a minute, then I'm writing puzzles too hard. So I'm glad that.
Yeah, but one day, Tix, you're gonna write the hardest puzzle ever, and we're gonna get it like that.
I know. It's gonna happen.
That's true.
Well, I point and say, well, it says this one's safe. We're taking the word of thieves, but
yeah,
you know how
let's
that
go.
goes.
All right, let's walk.
Down the left tunnel.
Yeah, I cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. So
How deep's the water?
So you were waiting up where you were because it was kind of where everything came in, and after reading Safe and Ruin, you realize that the right side of the tunnel is definitely deeper.
Yep.
So as you begin to move down the left side of the tunnel, you begin to come up a little bit. Now you're wading, probably higher than ankle deep, just higher than ankle deep, in water as you walk. You walk down this tunnel as it begins to now increasingly smell like putrid-sided sewage. And,
I want to keep my eyes out for more thieves' cant as we walk.
okay. So now, after another little bit of traveling, you this time reach another junction.
Okay.
With similar thieves' cant on it. So you immediately know this is the way I'm going to go, right?
Yep.
And I think you're viewing this as a way, obviously they were communicating down here which way was collapsed and which way wasn't.
Sure.
Right.
So you continue down the other group. You come to another one where you junction off again. About another 30 minutes of walking, wading in water.
Pass without trace is gone.
Yep. You're doing good, though. You're doing good. Nothing
Still
spotted you yet.
deep better.
You now at this point notice that you've hit a large sort of junction that the water has stopped flowing so much into it because there's a huge number of grates immediately nearby that the water is dropping into another series of networks below you, but the way in front of you is still clear and just standing water, no flow of anything.
Should we go that way?
Wait, no. So one side has no water flow.
So there's only one tunnel forward, but you
Okay.
basically hit a large series of like half crescent grates that just all
In
of
the
the
floor?
water is pouring down into this water flow. Yeah,
Maybe we're almost there.
in the floor.
I want to cast light on a copper piece and drop it
Same. I'm shadowing down.
into one of the grates.
I'm shadowing down with it.
See what I
Okay.
see.
So it runs down and continues to run and continues to run, and it's a pretty much another like 6-way junction underneath it where the water funnels through.
Okay.
Underwater?
Yeah, but we're gonna keep going straight.
Down there,
Yeah.
the water is very, very, very high. This is now the culmination of all the water from the whole
Sure.
network of places. Basically, is what you're.
Yeah. Well, I think we shouldn't go down there.
No way.
Fair enough. Agree.
I say, from here on, we probably should try and be quiet. And, yeah. Is it still like pitch black?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and there's no more grates above anymore.
Mm-hmm. Shall we?
Yep.
Let's do it.
I really need to get dark vision.
So you
It's-
continue to walk into this area, and it actually begins to open up a little bit. You're no longer having to crouch. The tunnel's getting a little higher. This whole time you've kind of been waiting, and as much as you've been like ankle deep, you're also like crouched up, Palin. And
Yeah.
you're kind of a little confided, banging your head on the ceiling constantly for hours, and it starts to open up, and you notice that eventually it turns into a large mouth where it wraps out into what looks like a room. There is a sconce on one of the walls with a torch sitting in it that is not lit. You can immediately see that from your view. And as you enter, you hear from your side immediately
Turn to see.
I look the other way.
Take a perception up from the cough or whatever. Look at it.
So Palin, so what do you all look at? Dak, roll perception.
Okay.
I want to look at the direction of the noise, the cough.
Okay. Anti-cart.
I look at Dak.
You look at
Buddy
me.
also looks. Buddy
So
also looks. at the
you're
direction of the
asking-
noise. Are we rolling perception or no?
Only Dak right now.
Okay. Cool.
So
Cool. Just
we
making sure.
hear a cough, and you're asking us where we're looking.
Yeah, so if you look toward the cough, you're not rolling perception. If you look in a different
Right.
direction, you are rolling perception.
Yeah,
I wait
I'm
to see
looking.
what Dak does.
I'm looking behind us, the way we came.
Okay, you have your back to the party, looking behind
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dak perception 24. Okay. You see over on the side a number of bodies on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Stab wounds. What look to be some bite marks. And interesting enough, the bodies are there's 4 bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And do you go over and investigate them?
I want to say, careful. There's knife wounds on some of these. And yeah, I'll head that way and carefully pick through it.
Okay.
Kind of like prod it with the knife.
Palin,
Did you tell us there was bodies and shit or no?
Yeah.
No,
he
I
said-
just like be careful. Looks like stab wounds.
Palin, when you look over, you see a very tattered up, frail-looking gentleman sitting down. Water
When I
sitting in
look
his
at
beard.
the cough, you mean?
Yeah, he's sitting in a
Okay.
corner, huddled up on the floor, crunched up, coughing. He looks to be fevered. He's turning blue. He appears to be cold. Dak, roll investigation.
I'm sorry. It's the
Investigation.
old man in the corner. The old man in the corner looking sickly.
Not old man.
Okay, just the man.
Yeah.
Frail.
Frail. That was the word. Okay.
Frail.
Guys, I think I've found something.
Ooh.
Dak, you go through and you look at the 4 bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking at the features, and it appears they're very similar looking, each of the bodies. It appears it might be 2 sets of what look like twins.
Okay.
Their facial features are very similar in the pair.
Okay.
So you went over there?
I turn around and walk towards the cough.
Yeah, I want to like. How far away from the cough are we? I don't want to get
10
too
feet.
close, but I want to say, guys, we should fucking stick together. And there's a fucking living being down here. Hey, you. Hey, old man, are you okay?
And he pukes right in front of you.
Oh, that is vile. Oh. But he just says, I know how that feels.
This thing's down here.
You gonna help him?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna like go over to him and be like, what? Try to figure out what's wrong with him. See if I can discern. I don't know. Well, what's wrong? Are you hurt?
How? So Palin, you walk up to him.
I mean, I'm approaching. Yeah, I guess. Right? He just puked.
Yeah. So
I
you
want to keep my shield in front of me, the light up ahead, and I want to approach him and get close to him, but maybe not touch him, and say, "Are you hurt?"
Was there blood in the puke?
make a perception check. Palin, as you approach him with your shield up, Yeah, there's blood in it. Absolutely. As you approach him and you get close, he reaches up from the ground and attempts to grab you on your shoulders. Not like a strong grab. Like he just reaches up and now he's got his hands on your shoulders, holding on to you. Help me! Help me!
Can I like make a medicine check to see if I'm not about to fucking. What hurts you, man? What hurts you? How can I help?
And he's cringing and crippled, and you watch as he starts to cough more and starts to curl up. And as he curls up, you watch his facial features begin to start to writhe
I want to shadow step to him immediately.
and shift.
I shadow step to him immediately and punch him in the face.
Okay, you punch him?
Yeah,
Like full on hit him?
I'm trying to kill him. Yes.
Okay.
Well then.
Alrighty.
Go ahead, take a swing.
So much for plan A.
So much for that remove curse, bro.
No, I'm not removing this guy's curse when he doesn't even have a curse.
20
get it.
hits.
Yeah, I get advantage after the shadow step.
Would I have cast a heal? I don't know.
Oh, wait.
They roll
It's
damage.
not. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why.
It's
I
okay.
just said that.
You click on.
Yeah. We haven't
There we
fought.
go.
I haven't fought in a while.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still coughing, and the facial features are still shifting.
I'm hitting him again.
Okay.
Jesus
I
Christ!
get, I get another attack.
I'm saying Bahamut, forgive us.
Would you care if I use that 20?
No, go ahead, use the 24.
All right.
Okay.
Weak. Nothing else is happening.
And we're not gonna try and save this guy and find out what the fuck's going on down here?
No.
No, I guess we're just killing him.
Don't hold on. Don't kill him yet.
Hold. I'm checking to see if this. I forgot if Shadow Step. I think it's a bonus.
Dude, what are you doing?
I think I can only attack twice after a Shadow Step.
I say that in character.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Hold on. Wait, don't. You could
Shadow
tell us
Step is a
stuff.
bonus action.
It is. So I can't use my bonus to
Yep.
make my third. Okay, so. Alright, guys, you have 6 seconds.
What are you doing?
Oh man, what brought you here? What things are here? Does he smell putrid?
Yeah, he smells pretty bad, and he's starting to squeal. And his facial features are continuing to rise. You see his mouth come out a little bit. 2 teeth.
Palin.
His teeth kind of start to fall out in front of you, and he ends up with 2 buck
Alright,
teeth. Front.
Have 6 seconds gone by?
Nope. This is
lesser
very fast.
regeneration, I guess.
I
That's all
yell
got.
what you did to Grodek. Do what you did for Grodek.
I don't think
Who are
he
you
wants to
yelling
waste a
at?
level 3.
I'm not gonna fucking. I don't know if it's a curse, man. I don't think it's a curse. What did he say they were down here? Rodents?
And he's gonna kill this guy.
As this is happening, he gets.
Buddy walks up and takes a swing at him.
Yes!
Rages.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh fuck! Now I gotta actually do it. Shit.
So Buddy walks
How does
up with his sword, picks it up over his head, comes down for a strike. As he begins to come down for a strike, now the features are starting to come through, very rodent-like, vermin-like features in this person. But at the same time, you watch all of a sudden as you see his head start to expand, and he has an additional eye start to come out in this direction. And it moves, and now you see the bridge of a nose splitting off of his head. As it appears now, he has 2 heads. as Buddy comes down and slams into it, and Buddy catches right between the two heads, like right into the clavicle, slams down into it. Still not dead. I mean, he's squealing and screaming. And
Is it my turn again?
help! As he continues to not only grow more rodent-like features and now have a gigantic tail start flailing around on the ground as he's getting smashed and slashed, an additional arm sprouts out the side as it appears that he is splitting into two images of himself. And Dak, it clicks for a second. The twins.
We're the same person.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's gross.
Auntie, you're 6 seconds
I
in.
drop to my knees and
Spear.
and start saying, "What the fuck's going on here?" I'm so confused. Buddy attacks again too. He gets another attack.
Oh, right. Take Buddy's second attack. And that's,
No, yours is fine. You can do it. Tag team.
It was, yeah. Yeah, we'll just do them both. Oh, goddamn.
I hope these calculations are right.
That's another 23 damage. Is he dead?
No, that looks right.
Yeah, it's right. I see it.
As the sword goes into the original head, right into the neck, and blood spurting out. As the seemingly shifting were-rodent with multiple heads and multiple limbs now lays motionless. It seems that the changes in his features have stopped. He's no longer duplicating.
Is the second head moving?
I failed so hard there. My character might have known that was a fucking were-rat, but Kyle Filio had no fucking idea, so he fails.
This is the third were thing we've seen. Like
I don't know why I didn't think it was a were-rat something. I just thought it was like a weird putrid poison. I'm so fucking stupid.
The second head does not appear to be functional.
all right.
It appears as if
Buddy-
this is a stillborn clone.
Well, I think
Buddy
I
takes a deep
found.
breath. It's finally.
I think I found where the other adventurers went.
I think I understand what Aben meant by the source.
Wait, how many bodies were back there?
I loot them.
I point over my shoulder and I go, "Well, there's 4 there. I think there was originally 2."
And how many? And we have to find the members of 2 teams. Yeah.
What were Aben's exact words? I know he didn't say kill everything. Do you guys
I
remember?
got you. He said,
Delete them.
delete the remnants. The
So,
remains, the
We
remnants.
probably need to burn these things.
Whoa.
But we're in a fucking sewer, and I don't think that's
Yeah.
the best idea.
What's your
Unless you-
reservations, Mr. Cove? What's your whoa
We don't want to
about? You
smoke
don't-
ourselves out,
That-
man.
Right,
Oh,
right.
true. I
That's-
wasn't even thinking about the smoke.
That's
There's
what
no
I'm
more
getting at.
holes in the ceiling over here.
Yeah. Unless you have some
Oh,
type
there's
of
really no holes in the ceiling?
No.
unless you have some type
How
of
big
like
is it? How big's the
magical
fucking
fire.
chamber? How big's the chamber?
What's that?
Man.
How high is the chamber that we're in? Burning a body, I don't think would smoke us completely out.
This
It's not like it's gonna catch the whole thing on fire.
Why are we burning anything?
Buddy barely fits. It's like 7. It's
Okay,
7
so
and
it's a
half,
small.
so-
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he said delete the remnants. We don't. I guess
They're
we don't have-
deleted. They're dead.
That's what.
I loot the
guess I thought.
bodies.
That's a very weird word for a setting that doesn't have any digital.
Keyboards.
Yeah.
No,
I
delete
actually had the-
existed before that.
I actually had the thought to say I don't know what that word means. That's Palin.
No. It has nothing to do with the keyboard. Origins of the word delete.
I would have done it after the show. So.
Mine is 50 DKP.
I'm not saying that it's bad. I was just saying that it was different and weird.
Delete.
On my knees, I say, I don't know. I hope that was necessary. I hate to think we just killed someone who we could have saved by my indecision.
The word delete was transcribed into modern English in the 15th century, and original meaning was literally to destroy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Interesting.
Got it.
Does anybody have the?
Well, Palin,
Yeah.
next time, be decisive, I guess.
I will listen to my heart instead of my head.
That's what we keep you around for.
I know.
I say to the group, is there any way to tell if this is a disease that can still spread through dead bodies?
Medicine check? I don't know. Investigate.
I don't know.
What do I know about were-rats?
Yeah, that's
DM.
that's a
DM.
way better
question.
question. History.
What do you know about where? What do you know about?
What do I know about the disease or curse
The
or whatever?
Vermintide.
And it spread from the dead bodies to live ones.
Go ahead and roll. Huh. What would lycanthropy be?
I'll be right back.
It's either nature or arcana.
Probably nature, right?
I think nature. There's a magical element
What is
too.
that?
I bet it
Oh,
would.
they're both in.
What you
int
rolled
anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you rolled would probably give you different information, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So let's do nature, I guess, in terms of if it can spread to a living thing from dead. I don't know.
And Palin, as far as you know about lycanthropy
Yeah.
and the cases of lycanthropy, and especially with Buddy, you knew that from
Yeah.
your encounter with Karhu, he said he needed to waste his last bite. That was the verbiage that Karhu used.
Right.
Oh.
So I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I think we're okay, guys.
Yeah, man.
Normally you have to transfer it from a living thing and you have to bite or transfer some blood, kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I say we just leave them then. And I think Cove wanted to, like, check their bodies.
Yeah.
Cove finds amongst the well, does this wait a minute.
Fuck, guys, I gotta piss so bad. I'm sorry. I'm still right here. But
It doesn't say in the book whether they doppel with. That's what happens when you use non-sanctioned books.
You make
Those
the
are the best
rules,
kind.
my man.
Well, for the fun of it, Kara gets your lucky day. As
Oh,
you
yeah?
investigate the bodies. Go ahead and make an investigation check. We'll see if it's your lucky day.
Oh. 16.
Pretty good.
So
Been going pretty well.
you can see through this doppling process that had happened that the individuals who had actually given off their stillborn clone, interestingly enough, it came with the same wares as the original. So amongst all of the bodies, cumulatively, you find about 200 gold.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, Karg is now richer than the party.
So I go over to Auntie and I say, you probably shouldn't have just started randomly punching a guy. But anyway, here, put this in the sack, and I hand him 150 gold.
Thank you. I will do
Hey, now. Let's keep the cut to under 10%.
It's 5 people and he took 25%.
that. Yeah, you know. I'm sure he'll have his uses.
And then he's going to use the rest of the... Actually, it's technically even more than that.
Remember, my character doesn't really care about gold, so I'm not going to say anything to him. I say thanks for adding to the fund. We'll use it wisely.
Oh, sorry. It was a American Gods reference.
Oh man, I read that book a long while ago. Good book.
I don't think that line is in the book. I think that line's just in the show.
Which one?
The line where they're coming in and to Chicago, and Wednesday has them buy some stuff, and he's like, "We're in a hurry and funds are tight, so let's keep your skim to 10%."
I need to.
And Shadow says, "What? I'm not gonna steal any of the money." And he goes, "Well, how am I supposed to expect you to take care of me if you can't even take care of yourself?"
That's good, actually.
Yeah.
Like
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail everything.
No, it's okay. I'm waiting for Palin.
Oh, gotcha.
Karg, do you have any fire abilities?
In that case, I think I'm gonna run to the restroom too quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah, should we just do that?
We're getting to a pretty big point, so
So quick 3-minute break.
yeah.
All right, I'll be right
I don't
back.
think we're gonna play much longer, but still, you never know with you guys. So go ahead and take a break. Or,
Do we have a time limit?
we don't, but not necessarily. But I'd like to be in bed by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you're an hour ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do we take a break? Yep.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, I realized I had my, I went to 7-Eleven right before this and got light cream for, like, my coffee, and realized that it's been sitting out for the last 3 hours unrefrigerated.
Dingus.
Yeah. Bad idea.
Roll20 has been rolling great for me tonight.
Okay.
It's so much easier to do this Roll20 thing with 2 monitors.
I know,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wish I fucking had 2 monitors. I mean, I do, but one of them is the fucking laptop screen, and I just can't. It's like too far away because I don't use the keyboard on it.
Uh-huh.
Damn, son, I feel like we didn't do much. Shopping.
We just fucking took too long.
Yeah.
We're not done yet, though, right? We're still going.
I think Tix has got like 10 or 15 left.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, it sucks.
It's okay. This is a good place in a few seconds because it'll leave you with lots to do next week.
Oh boy.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So now that there is a doppled were-rat and 4 clones laying on the floor, deceased, what does the party do?
Is there another entrance or exit out of this room?
There now it appears to be a series of rooms. So you're in this kind of room with a little alcove, and it appears that you can hook up to the left, but you haven't been far enough up to see if that's another tunnel, if it's another room, what it is.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Onward.
Yep.
So you head forward, you make that left turn, and it is a dimly lit hallway. A number of alcoves, all dark stone in here. There's moss growing, some fungus, lots of standing water. A fly that I need to kill. It's driving me nuts.
How deep is the water?
It's standing water. It's not
Any
deep.
any deep pools? No deep pools, right?
No, it's
deep
like a
pools
puddle.
around?
Everything's a puddle.
Gotcha.
I want to keep my eye out for thieves' can as we go along too.
Sure. There's some mold growing, and it's green within the little cracks of all the stonework. And as you take a few steps forward, you see right in front of you is a big brass wheel, sort of sitting in like a big brass door, but it's circular shaped. It's got some ornate filigree on it that sits there against that wall. Oh, you stupid bug. You landed on me and you made it so easy to kill you. Thank you. And it appears to be tightly shut. It's kind of like what looks like it would be a rolling sort of door.
And that's like the only thing in the end of the hallway.
Uh-huh.
And you said there's alcoves as we walk along.
There's alcoves. So there's 2 alcoves with not much in them at a first glance. There's that large rolling door, and then there's actually another tunnel off to the side.
Okay. I want to go. Oh, go ahead.
How does a second glance into the alcoves reveal?
Roll a perception. I'll tell you how good your second glance was.
I don't have a very
This
good
door-
perception.
This door looks like it's of some importance, or this wheel.
9.
Not really much in the alcoves.
Guys, there's not much in the alcoves.
Oh.
They're empty.
Does the filigree on the door say anything, or is it just like art?
What's filigree mean?
Like
Writing.
yeah.
Carvings or something?
Ornate, like kind of.
Yeah,
moving.
it's like decorative.
Yeah.
Do we deduce it to be a door? I mean,
Or movable,
seems-
at least.
It's very out
Seems
of
like-
character from anything you've seen so far.
yeah, it seems like it might be blocking the way or something, right? It's against the wall
Yeah.
or something?
It's not like shutting the flow of water out, is it?
It could be, probably.
We don't know.
Can I put my... Sorry, go ahead.
Marcus.
No, you go ahead.
Leading up to this wheel, you said the alcoves are on each side.
And there's one more pass, right?
Yes.
One more pass, Palin?
Yeah. There's a path.
Yeah,
to
I
the
think there was
left.
one more alleyway or something, pathway, as well.
And we can't see in the alcoves. Okay.
Well, he
Or
checked the
very well.
alcoves, and there really isn't much in there, is what he said.
If I put my ear up to the door with the wheel thing, do I hear anything?
Roll perception.
God damn it. Woo. 21.
There
You
you go.
hear from beyond that wall a faint, constant sound that sounds like static.
Like
Very low
Like a
drone.
white noise. Yeah.
Yeah, like a white noise sort of drone.
like water.
Like a white noise sort of drone.
There's a white noise sort of drone on the other side of this door. I don't know if we
could
should
be.
open it.
Do we want to check the
Could be.
hallway first?
I'm concerned about the alcoves.
Everything in my heart tells me that what we need to vanquish is behind this fucking door.
Me too.
I feel like there's water behind the door.
I
Yes,
feel like
but it could mean a world of hurt.
I
Well,
feel like something's gonna come out of the alcoves and kill us.
Oh shit!
How about
There's nothing in the alcoves. I checked.
yeah, he checked them. It's fine.
can we like you want maybe Dak check for traps on this door? Investigate this door.
I'll check the door for traps and then try and find like an opening mechanism too, because it isn't really apparent, right?
No, it's not really apparent.
Right. So I want to look for traps and an opening mechanism, like on how you would open it.
You all see what's going on?
Yeah.
Just the black screen. Hold on.
You see black still?
I see.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
it, I got
Zoom
it.
out. Yeah. There you go.
I got it.
So this is kind of what you're looking at.
Fancy.
So it's on the wall though, right? Not on the floor.
Yeah, it's on the wall. I can't really do dimensions.
I mean, obviously, yeah. Just make.
Dick.
So what were you saying you wanted to do, Dak?
First I want to look for like traps on it, and then I want to look for like figure out how it operates to open.
Okay. Investigation. 2 investigation checks. First one's for traps.
Okay. 22.
It appears that the door is not trapped.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I lost subtext in that fucking DM response.
Hear that shit?
And a 12.
Dak, it's pretty easy to see that where this disc sits. When you trace it along to the wall, you notice that it sits snug on the top, and it's inset into the 2 sides of the wall. But it's clear that there's a little gap, like there's a space that it rolls in and out of.
Okay. I say,
You
well,
can't find a mechanism for it or a lever for it, but that's how it works.
So
So
if
we
this is
just
a
push
big
it open.
round door, can you see around the edges of it?
It's
Like in the corners? Or is it just like...
I think it fits it perfect, right?
it fits it
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, cool.
What's down the hallway?
Yeah, I want to run 10 feet down the hallway and look, peer, and then run right back.
Palin, you run 10 feet into the hallway with your torch lit, and as you
Yeah.
approach, you see in the center of the room what appears to be this room appears to be somewhat circular.
Like another room, right? At the end of the hallway, you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
So you run in,
Yeah, that's okay.
and you're able to see a stanchion where it comes up a little bit in the center of the room. It appears to be some sort of well. It looks like there's a grating on top of that. And you can hear
Well, boys.
from that hole a rush of water.
Looks like we got a well in this next room, circular room with a well. No big deal.
Want to go... If it looks like a dead end, we want to take a look around that first?
I would like to.
Yeah, I think so. I think we go in that room.
yeah. Let's
Look
start
down the
with
well
that.
at least. See how deep it is. I don't know.
Yep. All that.
Okay, so you walk into this area, and the first thing you notice, you approach the well, but you do notice there's 2 pathways to the north. Each of them are very small. They're only about 5 feet by 5 feet. Big enough for really only one person to stand in. And then there's a longer hallway with a lot of sludginess and muck and moss down to the southwest. And you approach this grate, and upon looking at the grate again, you notice that laying on top of the grate over the crest that you couldn't see initially, Palin, there are 4 bodies laying on top.
On top of the grate here?
Yep.
Do they all look the same?
They are all different.
They're all different. Uh-oh.
Multiple,
Motherfucker.
lots of stab wounds on these.
How big
Guess
do
we loot them too.
how big do the stab
I
wounds look like? Do they look like they were
No,
making
why-
a sword or a dagger or what?
The stab wounds look to be tiny, probably made by a dagger.
Okay. Sneaky.
I could
fuckers.
speak with dead.
I like
Sure.
that. Yeah.
I mean, it was that or animate dead, and I wish I chose animate dead because I'd have a fucking zombie servant right now. But so I want to maybe try to speak with dead. I don't know.
Sure.
Is there before you do this? Is there a dim light back where that grate was on the top right here? Like, if I wanted to, could I shadow step over there?
That's dark over there now.
Can I
Palin
ask
was the
Dak-
only one carrying light.
Can I ask Dak to throw a pebble over there, or maybe I put my own torch?
You trying to run away?
No, I'm worried that if we get locked in here, we might need to move that thing to get us out.
Sure. I toss a.
Okay. I'm holding my action to jump over there, in case doors start to lock us in.
Okay. Palin, you're casting Speak with Dead?
You guys gotta help me though. The way this spell works is 5 questions.
You get 5, damn.
Okay. What do we want to ask then?
Who killed you?
Okay.
Thinking, right?
Who is the source? What does it look like? Something like that?
Where do the rats come from?
Yeah, like.
Don't we want to ask who they are? Don't we? I mean, we should have asked fucking what's his name. How many people are in each fucking group?
5.
We're assuming it's 5 and 5,
Yeah,
right? Because they're tournament groups.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, like, where is the source?
So who are you? What killed you? Where's the source?
Those are 3 good ones.
How many are there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could, like, the spell lasts a while, doesn't it? We could just
10 minutes.
ask him one and then figure
Yeah,
out what the
and-
next
Oh, that's good. Yeah. All right, fine. Fucking
Sure.
casting it.
Okay. One
You
of
can
the
ask a corpse. Okay, I want to look at the corpses, right? And just tell me really briefly what does any one of them look more like? I don't know, friendly, more inviting, less wounded, like maybe more innocent. I don't know.
they all look
Similar.
very similar. The only one that's different is one of them has pointier ears and looks to have their teeth had fallen out, and they look to maybe be beginning to get the features of a rat.
And the rest of them look like normal
Yes.
people. Yeah, what do you guys think? I don't know. I guess a good one.
It's hit or
Maybe-
miss, man.
No, that works. Go for it.
Up to you, dude.
Rat one. Pick the rat one.
Up to you, man.
Doesn't matter to me.
Fuck it. I'll pick the rat one.
Okay. It picks up its head from the pile of bodies, just laying still.
Oh past spirit, before you go to the other worlds, the other planes, please tell us who you are. Who are you? Who were you?
Alonius.
Well, that's one of the people. That's one of the teams that was missing.
Yeah.
The Randominus.
Do you think we should ask if like these are his team?
I think that's obvious, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But there's 4 total. Yeah, go ahead, Bale.
I don't know.
That might be a worthless question. Ask the other ones.
Yeah,
We'll save that one and maybe ask it at the end if
Yeah.
we
Okay.
decide we don't have a problem.
What evil did this to you? What killed you?
Man.
How many did you see down here? Cool.
This is how it goes. I mean, they don't really embellish.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, no, it's perfect. I was expecting you to say lots.
Yeah.
So guys, I don't know. We got 2 left. How about
where's the source? Or
where are they? Where'd they go? Where'd they come from? I don't know.
where's the
Yeah, where do they come from, I think, right?
I feel like where's the source is a little bit too general of a question.
What about the gate? Can we ask him about that gate outside the thing?
Yeah.
Like, did they open it?
Oh, did you
Which
close
one,
the
the
gate?
Did you
The one
The circular
right?
door.
the circular
Yeah.
filigree?
I think we should ask if he knows what's behind that door. What's behind that door? No?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
So what's the question?
Maybe what does it do when you open it? I don't know how to phrase this.
What lies behind that circular door over there?
What? Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. What?
Sewage?
Okay.
Yikes. Got one left. Anybody want to take? What was Anthony?
Where do the rat men come from?
Yeah, where? Do you know where they are? Albert, do you know where they are? I don't know. Where do they come from?
Yeah, one of those two, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
They come from everywhere.
They came
Awesome.
from.
I wanted to say they came from
Yeah,
behind,
I know.
and
That was sick. All right.
Okay.
Take a deep breath as the spirit fades or the thing goes back down, and I say, "Wow, that was pretty cool. That's how that spell works, huh? Very general. Very general. Not very specific. But everything's a new experience."
Yeah. It's speak, not interrogate with that.
Right. Gotta say, it was a little frightening.
Well, we learned we shouldn't open the door.
Yep.
sewage behind there. Lots of sewage. I don't know. That may be the way out.
We don't know.
We'll save that for last.
Yeah,
I need everybody to roll on perception checks.
Come on, give us 20, guys.
Telling you, these dice are loving me today.
Is that Grodek?
Grodek
Yeah,
senses danger.
15 for Grodek. Oh, Buddy's proficient, huh?
Let's see.
Dak, you notice that the water,
Oh God.
or the puddles, is starting to get a little bit denser.
Denser.
You start to feel your boots again start to get cold. All of your boots are already soggy, but what was starting to maybe dry begins to get soggy again. Karg and Grodek. Karg, you're very keen, and you start to listen, and you hear a and your initial reaction is shit from the way you came, and then you listen again and you realize it sounds like it's coming from all around you. And Grodek turns around and goes, "Oh, guys, I think
There's something coming."
we have a problem."
There are drums in the deep.
Yeah.
Drums, that's what I was thinking when he said they come from. Drums.
And as you all notice that the sound of water is rushing and the water level appears to be raising, you notice a detail in the room you had missed prior.
Oh God.
Wrapped around the neck of the half-rat wrapped around the neck of the half-rat that Palin had resurrected, there appears to be a purple kerchief.
Oh, it's Mook.
Purple hood.
Oh.
Oh. Does it match the purple hood that I have in my bag?
Yeah. Same shade.
As the sound of the water rushes, as the water level raises, as you see the purple hood and buried body, the plot thickens. And we'll go ahead and end it here for tonight.
Oh shit, I was wondering when we'd run into these guys again.
Woo. All right.
Nice.
So we'll have a fun time. So go ahead and drop your characters right in that center area.
I think Buddy's going to be back next time.
Yeah, right in here.
Too. So that'll be good. Even though it was really fun playing him.
Alright guys, you went shopping. You met Silvano and Kima.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
You traversed the entire length of the city sewers
Jesus.
and bypassed an
Why didn't-
entire encounter.
Yes.
Really?
I'm
Alright.
so glad I told you boys.
Because you didn't go through the fucking tavern.
Yeah!
Woo.
Oh, yeah. I was really thinking that you were overthinking that too, dude.
Hell no, man. Thanks to Dak saying, yeah, we shouldn't go that way.
Good thing we got that portable hole.
Yeah, that's pretty slick.
I was like, yeah, they won't be able to fit any of these. Buddy can't pull them open. Fine. Portable hole.
Fuck! God damn it! Those fucking assholes.
No, you guys did good tonight. Nice job. Nice job.
We only fucking were
we
completely
went too slow.
confused by upside down words for.
Yeah.
Unreal.
It's only one.
So I'm gonna tell the rest of the party now. I told DM Chris and Auntie is that I'm a fucking moron and do not have water breathing at any means. I have water walking, and if the situation was going to arise where we need water breathing, and I still might, I'm actually in character gonna cast water walking and think that it's water breathing, and we're just gonna die.
That's fucking awesome.
Because that's the only thing I could do.
Not gonna lie, was totally waiting for Palin to remove curse that dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
After
Man.
dropping
like I said,
dead hints.
if I had the mental agility to realize that was a weird thing, I probably would have. My character probably would have. I failed at that.
I probably would have killed him anyway.
Yeah.
Auntie, dude, what the fuck is going on? You're going crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
going crazy.
You're
Crazy.
going crazy.
You better stay away from that raven lady.
That's not the Raven, man. I'm doing what Avon said to do.
Because let's listen to the dude who extorts us. That sounds like a great idea.
Absolutely.
I actually think we should probably burn the corpses. I think that's
Yes.
maybe why there was an empty torch up there.
Yes, I think we should as well.
I'm waiting for the day that I get to put a dagger in his back.
Avon?
He's
Yes.
definitely a dick. Dak is so keen at picking out dicks, and so many of Tix's characters are.
Well, the world's not fun if nobody's a dick. If everybody's
I know,
nice,
no.
where's the fun?
Silvano was great. Silvano was amazing. But even he slipped one in there. I was like, "Oh, you're wonderful." He's like, "Well, everyone says that."
Let me read your mind. No, it's you're wonderful. Let me read your thoughts.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to make sure
Right.
you weren't stealing anything.
right now I'm chaotic neutral, lads, so gotta keep that up.
That's the best alignment.
For most things.
Maybe.
Until you need like a boon or something.
Until you fucking roll with me and realize that as soon as I figure out that you're fucking evil, we're fighting and I'm killing you. How about that?
I haven't gone evil yet, so
I know.
Yet being the key word, probably. Is he beats a dying man to death?
he was a rat. I know it.
Because he was